hi. Here to make a call about the stocks. I was told on the phone that I'd have to come in person.
Doing a call about the stocks. Is there an issue with the stocks?
Yeah. We're just wondering about a few discrepancies we've noticed. So.
Okay. Rhapsoidia, do you want me to take care of this, or,
I feel like I could, at the very least. I need to...
Well, I could do at the least. I mean...
Sure.
Okay. You can come up to my office.
Alright.
What can I do for you?
I need to look up stocks. Okay.
Ark, are the others in the meeting room or elsewhere? Do you know?
I have not seen them this morning, no.
Okay then.
Okay, computer, pull up the Valkyrie stock information.
As to you, Mr. Rivers. As to you.
Oh, there you are.
We could say the same
Governor.
thing from you.
I am sorry, I
you
misplaced
are.
my phone. I was looking for it for a little bit.
I see. Did you call on the comms earlier? Or did you forget?
Oh, I thought you were calling, and I was listening.
Oh! I thought you were calling and I was... Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Hello.
for fuck's sake.
Hello.
Hello, Rhapsoidia. I don't know where Miss Weist is, so I'm going to quickly just call on the radio.
Doesn't work.
See if she's
Rhapsodia,
around.
my computer's doing the Fritzy thing. So I don't know if I can pull up the stock
She is in
information.
her office. I will... And Shimetsu has an inquiry about their stocks, so... We all might as well head up to the offices
Did
now.
you guys hear her on the arms?
Yes.
Can you imagine, once they used to write all this stuff down on things.
Hi, my.
It was a crazy
Hello.
time. Well, I'm sorry about the
I'm
wait,
on
but
my way.
I don't think... Oh, thank you. I hate these things. He's on his way out.
Hello?
Oh, my computer's doing the computer thing, so it's not pulling up the information on the stock market.
The stock market's outside. It's the giant...
So... Is
I
it
know,
still
but there's
working?
some discrepancies that... No, it's the scrambled eggs on the screen is just, it's not working.
Let's move to my office.
You might want to use your computer. And we can have this taken out if you want.
If it needs to be repaired, then we should get it repaired or replaced, I would think.
Or just...
I don't think installing bonsai buddy was a smart idea.
I'll arrange for that, I guess.
What has Carter been teaching you?
I can arrange for a thing. I don't.
Alright.
Okay, out of character. Has a DM given you the answers yet?
I tried using like my character phone to call up, and Hyundai just told me to come here and ask about it instead, so that
Okay,
they
so
could do a whole interaction. So it's just ping them
if
here.
you, yes, I have. If you give me just a minute, I will see if I can find this.
Jonathan,
Yes.
doorway's exposed.
I do apologize. This is the first time I've actually had to look into stocks, so I need to find it.
Yeah, if this takes too long, I'll just come back later.
Sorry, DM here. What can I do for you?
Looking for stocks.
Ah, I figured that's what you were doing. So, currently, you do have the capacity to check the stocks. They have to be given to the actual corporation itself when it requests.
Okay.
And so, in this situation, it's fine. You can give them the fill.
Yeah. Okay.
This is what the information is going to be for Phil. It is going to be your stock has moved 0. Give me a second. I need to bring up the actual stock market stuff for so that I can read the exact reason. I'm so sorry. No, why did I say stocking? What am I dumb? Yeah.
Yes, let's get some thin
Okay.
leg garments.
Is it that time
Okay,
of year?
hold on.
Just a moment, Sinon. I'm currently looking into this.
Very well.
All right. So, are they looking for just this last one, or are they looking for the one before this as well?
Are you looking for just this today or the last?
I'd like to know
Recent.
why it hasn't moved over the past few days, despite our performance.
Okay. Their performance has been admirable. It's actually quite good. The problem is that they've also been doing things negative that have been dropping them as much as they're rising. The one thing... Oh, go ahead.
It looks right now that your performance has been both negative and positive. It's balanced out.
Context?
If they are looking for the negative thing on both occasions, it has been the same. They are outsourcing work to other corporate entities without using contracts, and they have excessive payroll expenses.
It is looking like excessive payroll expenses and outsourcing work to other corporations without contracts.
I was aware we'd been doing everything by the book.
Well, it's
If they would like, they can what's the word? They can request. Hold on.
Can I get a receipt of evidence?
I am currently
Perhaps.
looking into it.
Mm-hmm.
They can request a special. Oh God, what's the word? They can request a special GU employee come down and help them with their payroll, if that is what they need information on. Outside of that, that is the receipt, is literally just week 1 is excessive payroll expenses outsourcing to corporate entities, and then 4 successful contracts, and week 2 is excessive payroll expenses and 2 successful contracts.
So it's looking like the main thing is the payroll expenses. You do seem to have 4 successful contracts the day before yesterday and then 2 yesterday. But the expenses seem to be the main problem. If you wish, you can request a special union representative to help you with your payroll.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, then I will set that up.
Be a good idea to get a third party on this, because I don't even know where that money's going.
Yes, I do not believe it will be one of us 4 at the very least. I believe someone should be coming up either today or tomorrow.
Right.
I believe at the very least. Is that about it?
Yep, that should be all.
Okay then.
Monte is Cornelius still there?
Sorry, did they call the special GU council?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should need to find where
The special GU council will be available in an hour. Within the hour, they will show up at the Shometsu building to brief them.
Okay, it is looking like a representative will be showing up within the hour at your corporation.
Would it be possible to postpone that for another hour?
Totally possible.
Yes.
Jonathan?
Yes.
We have someone scheduled for the Undercity tour, right?
Affirmative. It's either going to be
I'll
me
take
or
this then.
Dr. Monte.
Yeah. You two can sort that out. I'll take this. Alright, everything works out then. Good.
Okay then. I will schedule them, and they should hopefully be available in the next 2 hours or so.
Alright. Thank you. Is that all?
I believe so.
That's it.
And your tracking's going a little there. Might wanna-
Shit.
Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for your time.
Cutting short. We're ready.
You're
In the
welcome.
future's absent, I'm just gonna start giving you the stock information so that you can do this without calling me if you need to.
Sounds good. This is interesting.
I don't mean to rush you, Rhapsoidia. But we have Traverse at the door. They are waiting to meet you.
Yes, well, I have just finished up
You
with
should
that.
probably go. Bollocks!
That doesn't sound good.
They just walk through our gates.
I hope not.
I think they just walk through our gates. I don't know, but either way, Traverse is here and we need to move, I think.
Have we heard from Flint
They're
yet?
not Valkyrie, that was Smetsu.
Oh, that was Shimetsu.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
our
she missed it.
contract.
Mm.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello?
I'm I am here to bring you to Traverse.
I'm guessing Flint hasn't arrived yet?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Understood. Well, if Flint does arrive, and he doesn't call us, could you send him our way, please? One of you two, if you see him.
Over to Traverse?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
I'll
you.
be waiting here because I believe Miss Marceline said she had a matter to discuss, so
Yes.
I'll be staying here.
So, am I coming with you, Rhapsoidia?
Yes, I would appreciate that.
Okay. Very well.
Right this way. We're gonna
You
be
two have fun with your big meeting.
taking this way. We'll be taking the shuttle. Alright, right this way, you gentlemen.
How are they? Ah,
Hello, guardsman.
good day there.
Excuse me.
A wonderful day.
You as well.
Right through here, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
We're gonna be going to the meeting area. In the office.
Yeah, we all do things. Okay, I have a wedding to attend in
Oh, there's
15 minutes.
Maxi
Baby, that perfect. Good in time. Baby,
system. I did,
darling,
yes, we both
can
did.
you get me my medicine?
If you guys want anything, like water, something to drink,
The blue one.
feel free to ask, alright?
I will not
Thank
you
you.
have another
Thank you.
medicine between your legs, but I appreciate
That
it.
is a weird place to put that, baby.
Yeah, not gonna lie. You keep your medicine whatever you want. It's like right here. Just letting you know.
It's right in between your legs.
You don't see it. Don't worry about it.
It's right there. I can see it. We all see it.
Oh, that's a big deal.
It's
Lovely.
right there.
Can you?
Also, they're here.
BB, reach
I
between
know,
your
perfect.
Hey, there you go. You got it.
There you go. Maybe you can take this one and just throw in the
Maybe
trash.
it's
It's empty.
an issue with her optical
Oh,
sensors.
yes, sometimes it happens. But Blaine, we are more on a sync. We're more on the same page now.
Okay.
You can tell me that thing later. I need to have a meeting with Union for the moment.
Okay, sounds good.
And after that, I have a wedding, and then after the wedding, I have the place property buy. So we'll talk later. If you need me,
Sounds good.
remember we have this special channel. We have the special channel across Helion. So remember we have that. Please be there. You can just mute your transmission and then we can talk later. So get in there.
All right. Oh, good.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's good. I'll.
Hi, hello. Lovely to see you
Hello.
again. I was about to head out
Hello, Mr. Myth.
because
I don't know. Your contract has expired.
I have a wedding to attend to, and after the wedding, we have the property buy that we have
You've been dead for a year.
talked about last time. So I wanted to know
Because you were dead.
your stand on that. After we
Uh,
talk, the offer that I offer you.
I do believe that.
Would you like me to?
Uh,
Or
we were in agreement on somewhere in front of the coven, correct? If possible.
I believe so. Yes.
When you say the coven, you mean the place with the ruins in the Knowledge District, right?
If that is what
Correct.
it is called, yes, the one in the sewers.
Lovely. I know the place quite well,
Perfect.
and between
Are you
us,
accept, like,
I was
long-term
actually quite
reference,
interested
or
in
is it
that
only, like,
place.
job by job kind of thing?
Hmm.
So I'll be trying to purchase every single section on that is on sale on that district.
And then we can
Understood.
purchase some from you, is that correct?
If it's not something that I need for something specific, I will absolutely sell it to you. Because
Understood.
my end point is to have a more secure foothold and do not let Masaru be dealing with every single
Luca? Okay. I guess we'll
habitant of the Undercity, because I don't think that's
Is he around today?
the best option.
Usually busy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go see
I
him.
do believe that we are more or less in agreement with that. If
Absolutely.
Is there anything else that you want from this property sale?
If the Grove is for sale,
Okay, oh, we'll go talk to him about it then. Sounds
I
good.
feel like Ark
I'm
would
gonna go see if I
appreciate
can
we
try to-
acquired that as well.
I need to talk to them. If they're not available.
Probably
I will
prioritize
try,
that.
but I feel like if the Grove is for sale, that'll be one of the more
Technically,
expensive
you're not on contract, so you're not allowed
places.
to run around here unescorted, so.
Mm-hmm.
That is fair.
I thought as
yes.
much as well.
BB,
So I guess this is more of a bid war when we get to the sale of properties. So I want you to be sure
okay, well, just, I guess
that you want that,
Well, let's go then.
and you are able to pay for that.
I will say that if it at the very least goes too far, then we won't be able to afford it. But if it's at least similar and doesn't have much demand,
Question:
then
what is too far for you?
Where did they go?
They went back to the office.
Are we going now? Okay.
Credits are a little interesting.
Understandable. Let's say if it's double or triple of the price of a property in the knowledge district.
I would say double is
Something
too
like that?
much. Would you agree?
Potentially, but then again, the value of the Grove is rather incredible,
Okay.
This
and
is true.
without interest in.
They're in a meeting.
Okay. Please, please take care of Lane. He's
I'm sorry.
How about if
kind of a
it
mess
if
lately,
it goes
it's quite alright.
take care of
if
him,
it goes
okay? Protect him.
beyond
Thank you,
if
lovely.
it goes much beyond a double?
Okay.
Much beyond double. Yes,
okay.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
So, double would be
To
acceptable,
be
but
Nina, darling, you can go and take care of the other thing that we talked about. Right?
Okay.
Lovely.
Yes.
Go ahead. Thank you. I apologize. Big day. It's just a lot of things to do. Yes, you were saying?
if double would be acceptable, and
But not more than double.
not much more than double, correct?
no more, probably.
Yes.
Not much more. No.
Lovely.
And I would say if it is double, then
this is-
we shouldn't purchase anything else in the Knowledge District.
Possibly not.
Full, as
To be
I said before,
transparent.
I plan to try to purchase everything on the Knowledge District that is for sale, so we can discuss that later. I'll keep in mind what you said about the Grove as a
Understood.
first thing, so we can work with that. If this is a bid war, it will not require payment up front. So once the bid is placed, Masaru will take us into consideration and come to us. When they come to us, before they come to us, of course, I will let you know so you can transfer the amount of credits to our account so we can purchase it properly, and then it will be transferred to you.
Understood.
Understood.
Of course, just to let you know, it'll be transferred, let's say, I will not charge you extra. On paper, it will show a different amount. So the other corporations doesn't suspect that we're just giving you something for free.
That's quite alright.
Understandable.
If we want to keep this partnership okay, I don't think they will look okay for all the corps. That we are keeping it like friendly. As
We'll
you
keep
may
it
know,
on the
all the
down low for you.
corporations don't look the best
Absolutely.
to Union, sadly.
Yes.
Sadly not. No.
Well, your offer and help is very appreciated. Thank you.
Absolutely. aim to make things better.
That
All
is good.
across Helion.
And we
Good.
could say the same for us.
Good to know. Since all of our secretaries and everything are off, I think it's up to me to get the door. So, if
Of
there's
course.
nothing else you want to talk about, I can walk you out and open the door for whoever is ringing, and then I have to go to a wedding because I might be arriving late, so I need to hurry.
It's alright.
Wedding time
Thank you
is
again,
stressing
Mr.
me out.
Myth.
It's not my wedding, but it's stressing me out.
I know full well. Don't worry.
The whole crew.
Yeah, we had a situation that tried to call into through the radio before and seems
I'll
to
see
be
you
broken.
around. Have a lovely day.
Mechanic wanted to talk.
You as well.
Take care, Mr. Myth.
A wonderful day.
Raider, hi, how you doing?
Raider.
Nice. I sent an email last night. I don't know if you got it, but it's
I
very
did
important.
not really.
Productive, won't lie.
Yes,
Well.
that seemed to go quite well.
I was almost tempted to go transparent and say our intentions, really. Won't lie. But, well... eh.
But
Perhaps maybe another time. Mr. Jin, Miss Vice, we're coming back.
Heard, your friend just came in, by the way. He's with, Org at the moment.
I'm going to go run. Where is he?
That way.
Oh, that was fast. You just now
Yes,
said you're on your
it
way
was.
back.
Yes, we just came back. Did you not hear us on the radio? We did just say we were on the way back.
I did, but that
We-
was
we
moments
were-
anyways.
Talk. Now.
Yep,
oh,
let's go.
Let's go to
talk.
the
All of us.
coffin
All
suit.
of us. Everyone.
should I
Everyone.
call Jin then?
Everyone.
Go
Yes.
Jin, we need you up here, preferably now.
I got a case that I gotta blow open
In the
TR wide.
offices.
I see.
What is wrong?
Have a seat. Kim. All right. Man, now that I got the jazz out of my head, it was pretty loud. Something big just happened yesterday. We're secure, right? There's nothing bugging
Right
this
now,
place.
This area is secure, yes.
No.
Nothing. Yeah,
I would hope so.
I'm just gonna speak plainly then.
Please do.
I'm sorry.
Yes?
Still not knowing that I'm Union. Pulled a pretty big move yesterday. Well, not so big. We know Corp to do that. They called us in last night for an emergency meeting. One of our mechanics by the name of Jerry Summerfield sends each of you a dossier on Mr. Jerry. He's a mechanic. He works in the fire district. He's been working there for about a year now, I should say. Working on the incinerator. The ventilation
that's what
systems.
happened. That's
the
what
water
happened.
filtration. Ever since Mr. Vonto Ruve, well, went and made a scene down there. They had to replace him with Mr. Jerry Summerfield. Just yesterday, Masaru called us in the Council of Undercity for a meeting. They told us that they asked what we thought of Mr. Summerfield. I said he's a hard-working man. Haven't seen him do any wrong. They tell me he had anti-corporate memorabilia from the war. The one that was about 25 years ago. Just about.
Yes.
I have heard of
The
it,
Thor.
yes.
Now, me as a detective, I didn't get a case like this. I didn't get to examine the evidence, so I can't say whether or not he actually did have anti-corp memorabilia. But instead of going through the proper channels up here for me to cross-examine or anyone else, they decided to send a message. Everyone in the council. Let's say he was sitting right here with our table. I'm sitting where you're sitting, basically. Miss Calliope, head of Masaru, walks up to him, hand on the back, and she says, something about, let's burn away the past. And she used, blood magic and melted the flesh from his bones. It took 5 minutes for Mr. Summerfield's screams to stop, as he was left with naught but a skeleton.
So what that does.
Yes. I don't know if that kind of magic is outlawed, but this eye don't lie when it comes to seeing what they can do. Right? That was something really fucked.
Well,
that's
you might think. You might think just a testimony from me wouldn't be enough. Well, kind of reaches into his vest. I'm always wired. Here's the audio recording. You'll find everyone complicit in the murder on that tape. One named Friend, which was Damien's familiar, Calliope's second hand, and a Mr. Cornelius, their head of security, who has claimed that he's seen this once or twice. They're complicit in the murder by allowing it to happen. Willingly, of course. So, if you want to see what you can do anything with that, they're having the tour in about an hour.
Would you like to look into this with us now, then?
I'm just telling you that's what I got. Y'all
I'm
run
going
the
to close the
playbook.
database.
This is your show.
Understood.
Okay.
You mind if I
Make your
smoke?
copies.
I don't care.
You've earned it, honestly.
Fair enough. So, since the situation, have you been able to corroborate anything they've said? Masaru, that is. The whole anti-corp memorabilia.
No. I imagine they'd have that place locked down by now.
I see.
Actually, if I have a key to the house, I can see if it's still there.
You need to destroy his emails.
I mean...
I sent
What
an
now?
email to him yesterday.
I see.
And it could give some implicit information. So if you don't mind, you need to go down there and probably take whatever email server he had or whatever computer he had and destroy it. Because I don't really want Masaru getting their hands on that and seeing that email, because it will be quite implicit and make things rather complicated if they see that email.
Alright.
Potentially. It's just a matter if they look into it. If they look into it, they might figure something out. So, if you don't mind, honestly, I'd suggest doing that right now.
Alright.
We will
headed
look
back
into
downside.
what we can do about this up here.
We will make copies of this audio recording. Do you want your wire back once, or do you want me to keep it?
Yeah.
Keep it with us
Well,
for
if
now?
you can make a copy, so yeah.
I'll see if it's done.
But your concern of blood magic, it is not explicitly illegal or outlawed, but it is frowned upon.
Now, Masaru tasked us with disposing of the body. I still have his skull as evidence.
Okay. Well, if I find myself down in the Undercity unattended, I may come by because I'd like us take a look at it.
Alright.
So do you think it's about time that I went ahead and made a relationship with Masaru and started that dialogue?
I would like to look into this first, at the very least.
Okay.
At the very least, if there's anything we could do about it.
How many things are they gonna get away with before we actually step in?
Well, I'm not saying step in right now. I'm saying they know I'm here in town. They know that I am the magical consultant to the Union. They're probably a little concerned that it's been 6 months and I've yet to officially sit down with anyone.
Well, at the very least, Traverse is looking to purchase as much of the Knowledge District, which is the area in the sewers in front of the Coven.
Good. Very good.
For themselves, and then they're willing to sell pieces that they don't need to us. And if the Grove does come up for sale... What?
That's different from what we discussed last night. They're just going to sell off the portions that they don't want. I thought they were purchasing an area for us to purchase from them.
I'm not entirely certain of, like... They are the people that are actually purchasing it, so they can choose to sell us what is... They do seem to be willing to work with us, though, as opposed to Masaru.
Right. Right.
And if the Grove is for sale, we have told Alec of our interest, and if the price isn't too high, he will be selling that to us.
If the Grove is for sale, we have a much larger problem. Because if they're selling the Grove, then that means they have claimed ownership of the Grove.
What?
Alright, well, guess I better head back downside. Now, out of character, if y'all want the audio, I have it on my past stream. End of the day, you know.
Cool.
There's also a clip of it in a clip called Boss Lady. So, yeah.
There you go. I leave y'all with that. Have a good one.
Take care, Mr.
Have
Cross.
a good day.
And good luck.
As good as it gets.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it far.
Shit.
Well, at least we can now surely say that Masaru is hostile, and I think it's now a risk for us to be involved with them.
One more thing. Y'all got a spare piece? Mine, gun barrel on mine is smashed.
Do you have any in storage?
I mean, I
sure
have
we
my
have
old
any
gun that I replaced with this.
That is
I have
fair.
a row pistol.
We might also be able
Would
to
you
speak
find
with the
with a row
Valkyrie
pistol?
directly if they are available.
I'm cool with any. It's fine.
Alright. Let's go down. I don't want you going back down to the... there without a weapon.
When you deal with slummers, things can get pretty weird down there.
Yes.
If...
You can get melted, evidently.
yes.
Flint? If you do
Yeah,
wish,
Rhapsoidia.
if you do wish for an upgrade, I will be making a deal with Valkyrie about providing us with weapons.
Yep, I'm gonna need something better for what's coming. I have to be honest.
But for now, the Ark's spare might be the best option.
Absolutely. Thanks, bud.
You're welcome.
Shit.
Things are about to get so much worse.
Well...
So, is this just a premonition, or is there more than this?
I am a little concerned as a diplomat.
Yes.
It's dangerous now. At least we know for sure it's absolutely dangerous to go talking to Masara at all. If they're liable to do that to one of us,
We're still
I'd rather
the
not be
government,
sent in.
right?
We are the government, but by technicality, we are a puppet. At least, you know.
Well, puppet or not, we go like a prison or cell or something. What's stopping me from grabbing a few guards and saying, hey, here's literally all the evidence?
You want your face melted off?
I mean, not particularly, but if they do that, I'm gonna hit
So-
back. At that point, I'm dead anyways.
We should look into what we can do without problems.
If we can somehow passively undermine Masaru, like we're doing right now by buying those properties down in the Undercity, it might be a better option. Until we have a proper litigation case and we can actually have probably more corporate backing, only then can we probably even think about prosecuting them.
Well, for now...
Okay, what mega corporation does not like Masaru, we know for certain?
Traverse does not like them, absolutely not. But we don't know the stance of any of the others, really.
It is
If anything, they're probably indifferent.
For the time being, if we wish to speak with Alec, it does look like he's going to be in the Undercity, but we could talk to Blaine, and he could contact Alec if necessary. But I do think we should look into what we can do by ourselves and or with corporate help.
We don't want to involve corporate right now, just yet. We want to try and make sure that... But if we do show Mr. Myth...
the other card from backstabbing us as well.
That's the game you play when it comes to corporate, I'm afraid. You might be backstabbed, you might not be.
Fucked, or we're fucked.
Either we're fucked, or there might just be a glimmer of hope. But see...
I do know that Conrad...
Masaru's presence... Go ahead.
I did have good dealings with Conrad last year, so I feel like if I asked for aid, I would be able to get some, depending on the aid.
Conrad...
It's been a year. Are you sure it's still the same?
Conrad Ludovic?
Yes.
The one from the news agent from
Trident. He and
He
I were working together incredibly close to help with the alien
You have
incursion.
connections
last
with
year.
Trident. That's what you said, correct?
Yes. They seem... The official connections, at the very least, seem to be
So,
severed.
say stopping us from quote-unquote leaking some of this crucial information into the news and having them do their job. That would be extremely bad publicity.
Possibly.
Masaru, fucking slum killers, I don't know.
I think inciting unrest is not actually a bad idea. We want to try and build resistance up, you know?
The question is...
To Masaru.
If that gets out, what is Masaru going to do?
Probably go to your news friends and say, hey, I
Good point.
got this information, and that's...
If they're...
50-50, I say anything or not.
If they are likely... If they have already killed someone, then...
Good point.
They would likely look into...
We're putting more lives at... Yes.
Who gave Trident the information.
Yep. And we'd be in danger.
Well, they would have to track back to us.
Or
Is that really that difficult?
or they
I mean, Ben, how
could
good
think,
friends are they?
who else would have the information of what happened?
It would have to be one of the council members. And as far as we're aware, Saru doesn't know that he works for us.
Whether or not it goes
But it
back
could
to
still
us
put it in
directly
danger.
or even Flint, that might not end well for the Undercity.
No, we need to keep Flint on side. To release that recording will probably jeopardize him quite quickly.
True. But the counter that I read, all the other cities are already in trouble. They clearly don't give a shit about offing anyone they deem is.
What we could do
and
is bring up the incident with Jimothy.
And Coach, potentially.
I ran into the Dragon Throat. He does not give a shit about us. He does not respect our authority in the slightest. I tried to warn him, and he basically told me to fuck off. And if I don't tell the CEO, he will also tell me to fuck off.
If the incident with Jimothy were to be publicly announced, that might not be as big, but still a similar effect with less risk.
But A, would
feel
put
like-
Timothy in danger, and B, anyone who knows Timothy would go like, it's just Timothy.
I feel like spreading rumors might be a fairly good strategy, potentially. We can't release the recording, we have to find the right timing for that. But if we time it to a degree, at the right moment, it could be a tipping point, you know?
Potentially. Still, I think we should look into
So
what we
it's a
can
matter-
do now without
Mhm.
that.
Without inciting unrest. But hence what I said about rumors.
Yes.
If we talk, or ask people to talk about it, to discuss it. Where's Jerry? You know, where did Jerry go? That kind of thing.
I suppose that that would come up on its own, really. If someone is missing.
Probably. But it's a matter of making sure those rumors stay active and don't die down.
Yeah, the
You know?
question is, what's Smurfer gonna do to try to quell the chaos? Make another example.
Possibly, but if they do that, they're going to incite more unrest. Look, if you try and censor people, censorship breeds rebellion, you know? That's just how it works, generally speaking. Unless you're really good at censorship, like Trident, but...
So what you're saying is we should rely on people being rebellious than ourselves.
And I would ask Mr. Ludovic. You quite alright?
I'm fine.
I see. I would ask Mr. Ludovic potentially to see if Masaru goes to try and suppress information and tries to, you know,
Have
tries to keep
Trident
them
do their
quiet.
job?
Well, no. If they asked have tried to do their job, yes. But essentially, if they asked to do their job, perhaps you can ask Mr. Ludovic to do it poorly.
Possibly.
We are scheming.
So,
Potentially.
first I would like to see if there's anything that we can do by ourselves about this. And then maybe we can see if we can catch Conrad and talk to him about it off the books.
Off the books, yep. Mr. Jin, since it's your domain of security, I'll be sending you the recording. If you don't mind, can you make copies? Just, you know, make as many copies as you like.
I'll make so many copies that lawyers will cry when they see how many.
Just spread it. If you want, spread it around. Just don't make sure it stays in this office, and maybe keep one on your cell phone, and I'll keep one on mine as well.
I'll keep one on my person just in case. So you can't exactly hack something if it's a person.
I hope Mr. Cross gets the job done.
So what happened while I was gone? Mr. Ludwig?
More or less.
Tampering,
Mr. Ludovic
propaganda?
tried propaganda. Well, let's see. I'm assuming Masaru is going to go to Trident for propaganda and for censorship and for that kind of thing. Because that's what they do. That's what they do best, you know. Hence why I'm asking if Soida could ask Ludovic if he doesn't like Masaru, maybe he could do his job poorly or just accidentally just make some slip-ups. You know, like it's one of those things
There's the
where.
other option.
What's the other option?
What if the story is broken to Trident before Masaru has an opportunity to react?
I already suggest.
What if a certain audio recording of 5 minutes of skin-melting screaming were to show up in someone's inbox in anonymous?
I already suggested that, and we've basically gone through. That would apparently be too bad because that could either lead to us, back to us, or B, could cause the whole console conspiracy to be, because how else would it know that?
We have to time it if we do release it.
That's fair.
We have to find the right moment to do it. And right now is not the right moment.
Okay. Well, you are the master of communication, so I will trust you.
I said what censorship does. It tends to breed rebellion unless you're Trident. So Masaru is going to try and maybe suppress the understanding.
What am I doing for you?
Probably by some.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to scare the Jesus out of you.
So
You're decently loud right behind me. But yeah, okay, so we were just notified of what was it? Jerry, I believe was his name. The maintenance guy that I believe is the reason. I believe the reason why the.
Oh yeah, the guy who was de-skinned. Yeah,
Yep.
that guy.
Yeah, Flint just told him about him. He gave us a recording.
Hey,
Yeah, it's him screaming to
I
death.
don't think I've ever heard you cough before. Are you okay?
Yes, I am. I'm fine.
Okay. Xenon, do you have
Okay, but yeah.
this morning, or do you have some time?
Train of thought was lost. Jerry, we have he gave us a recording.
no idea.
Right now I'm looking into like if there's any legal thing that we could do about that, or the fact that Timothy was slapped like 2 days ago. Like Masaru is being violent, and I'm wondering if we can do anything about that, or if that's just court matters.
For the Jimothy thing, you'd really have to fight because you know that he's a low-ranking GU employee, and he's not dead. He wasn't even seriously injured. He was just slapped. For the man who had his flesh torn off, you're going to have to go and ask Masaru why they did it. Because if they have probable cause, if they have a reason to have done it, you know that they're going to get off scot-free. If they didn't, then you have an argument. Especially if he's a GU employee. If he's a normal person, there's a question.
Now, out of character, I'm not certain if he is listed as GU because of Masaru's thing. I'm not certain.
Right.
However, Flint told us that they said they found anti-corp memorabilia from the war in his house, their apartment, or what have you. And then they were like, fuck you, vaporize.
If that's the case, he's considered potentially a terrorist. In which case, it would have been smiled upon for them to have done that.
Yeah. So, in short, not much we can do, at least by ourselves. above the board?
Yeah, for the time being, you would need to go and you'd actually have to ask them and see if they have probable cause. That's the general gist of it, is that you'd have to go out and actually have interactions with them.
Okay.
From here, there's not a hell of a lot that you can do. Like, you'd really have to get on the beat and do some investigating.
Okay. I think that's about it. Thank you.
Yeah, anything else? Okay, all right, no problem.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Hey.
So it is looking like, unfortunately, with what we have now, we aren't able to do much about Jerry. We would need to do more investigating to see if they have probable cause, and that might not end well.
Yep.
For whom?
I'm not entirely certain, but if we're dealing with Massaro, that in itself is a risk at this point.
Well, I will reiterate what I said. I do think opening up those lines of communication with me and Masaru would be the wise thing to do. Albeit the timing is inconvenient, that a situation has happened, and I would be reaching out shortly thereafter. But I have experience with Masaru. I have experience with corporations and magic. And sometimes these discussions can take a little longer than other corporations going through their agreements and contracts.
Well,
so I'm just reiterating that I think that I should go over there and start forming that relationship. Because right now, it'll be the least strained it will be. The further we go out, the more strained it will become. Unless they're completely successful in brushing this under the rug, then no problem at all. We just ignore it and not do anything about it.
What do you think, Sinon?
She's not wrong, honestly. We do have, as much as I say, and I'm rather fearful and worried as to how Masaru is an absolute danger to all of us right now, and are probably liable to shoot us at any moment if they find out about what we have now. I think opening some form of dialogue is an important step, though I, as a personal feeling, as a diplomat, I do not feel comfortable doing so.
By yourself or in general?
I would not.
Not at the moment. Just generally, I feel like I'm a little bit too impassioned right now to really be able to open that dialogue effectively, and I am not the best to keep my mouth shut.
I'm sorry. Do you mean you doing the talking in this situation, or us?
Yes, I mean, I look. I think
Sinon accompanying me would not
Sinon.
be.
Understood.
It wouldn't. Sinon. I do not feel comfortable currently to go discuss this with Masaru, or anything for that matter right now, because my head is a little bit too impassioned, a little bit too upset with what's currently going on, and the fact that I'm a little stressed, honestly. And so, I think Miss Weist is actually probably the best bet we have for opening that communication and opening some form of dialogue. My only request is that is you stay safe and you keep your mouth. But I trust that you'll do that a lot better than I ever could, anyway.
I would insist that Jin would accompany me to Masaru.
Wise.
Yes. If not just for the physical protection, but also, I mean, mega corporations, you do have to keep up appearances. There's a formality to the way that you intimidate. or react to being intimidated. So, if you'd allow, I'd like to take Jin with me. But I also agree, Sinon is not in a position right now to effectively interact with Masaru. And it's nothing on Sinon.
He himself has expressed concern about doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is understandable.
I have a bad habit of talking too much.
Well, it is your
So-
talent, so.
It is my talent, but I don't think Masari wants to hear my words, to be honest. I think someone from... I mean, as much as I have magical gifts, I want to keep them concealed. You know?
Right. And I'm not very, active in being subtle. I tried for a while. That does not work out well. But, I can definitely give you, words of comfort. I'm not going to bring up Jerry or blood magic or anything about a council in the Undercity.
Well,
And I can appear to be quite flippant about the meddlings of underlings.
I suppose
And
you
I can
should...
put up a front as well on minor interactions, but I'll need time to prepare that, I think, myself, emotionally.
I suppose you should, go speak with them then? If they're available.
I'll do that. I just want to finish my conversation with Sinon, and then I'll go find Jin, and we will head over there. Though, no, you're right. I should go there now. Are you okay? Are you going to be okay?
Pardon the
There's a
test.
lot to take in.
I'm going to probably find a way to unwind down the row, maybe, because I don't really feel comfortable being up here right now.
I understand. And you definitely don't want to go to the Undercity right now.
Nope. And perhaps we can go talk with Mr. Coach.
I'm going to go grab Jin and run because I think with their activities today and what they have planned with the whole selling off the portions. Exactly.
Go.
Mr. Jin, I would like you to accompany me to a meeting if you could, please.
A meeting with the M Corporation.
Okay, out of character. Let's see if I can get this to work.
Yes, a meeting with a corporation, dear. It's what we do up here.
Haha, okay. I still haven't gotten my weapon because apparently they're having a employee orientation on the third day. So, are you already there?
Do you hear it now?
I am outside of our office.
You hear the music now? Okay.
Now, I can meet you in the center. Are you
No.
coming from Valkyrie?
Okay. I can't hear it, so... Okay, now we're good?
I'll meet you at the ramp.
Union. Okay, I'll just meet. Gotcha.
I can't, hang on, this is fucking radio interference. Okay, go ahead, sorry.
Okay, so I'm trying to play music right now.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, so... I believe that this should be calming. I can't hear it myself.
There we go.
Relatively calming, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so... unfortunately, I don't have any effects, but... this is magic. You probably don't... You might be able to guess it's magic, but... it's not inherently known. It is a calming effect. Sort of like calm emotions. And I put my hand on your shoulder, and you would vibrating. You would not. You would feel it vibrating.
What do you mean by what? I assumed you mean like outside of Traverse, like transportation thing. I could be wrong.
I will head towards Traverse right now and pick you up there.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Come
now.
back to the. Well,
I see.
just stay there. Yes, I can run.
What do you see?
You said you were magically gifted.
Yes, but I don't know how or what I can do. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Possible reveal.
Calming. As someone who has the affinity of mind, I felt it. Whatever you just did there, vibrations through your hands, it was calming.
That is something that my people have always been able to do. Really. The emotions we put into what you would call music helps.
I see. I see. Makes sense. Well, it worked. It worked.
Good. Good. Now, should we see if we can catch Conrad?
Either catch Conrad, or we can head over. We should probably talk to Coach, potentially, about what we found. He might be able to make something of it. Pending.
Well, at the very least, we don't know if Conrad is going to be at the Undercity, so we should probably check with him first.
Probably. I have the recording on me now in case we really do feel like sharing it, but I don't think we will. If the only person I think we can probably share it with is maybe Coach down the road, but
that sounds reasonable.
I think the more people that have it, generally speaking, might be a good idea, so it doesn't really escape the consciousness, or everybody. Okay, where is... I tried.
Should we take the shuttle?
Yes. Oops. I don't know. I like walking so much.
It is understandable.
Right.
When there is not much to do, it is nice to have a walk.
Mm-hmm. We do have things to do right now. Business to attend to.
Yes.
Salutations.
Hello. Is Conrad available?
Conrad is in. His availability remains under question. Do an appointment.
No, but Rhapsoidia would like to speak with him.
Next enough.
You're now on radio.
Conrad, representatives from the Union are here to speak to you.
Radio 36. Why am I on Radio 36?
They're sending you into Valkyrie right now. They're hopping on the shuttle right now. Okay.
He's presently speaking with representatives from Traverse, as well as Mr. Reynolds. I do not know when. Actually.
I do apologize, Union, but do have to go into a meeting as of now with the Galactic CEO. I'll be able to talk to you shortly, but matters are matters. Time is money.
Of course.
Understood?
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Blade. Good luck.
We do have other business, so we will return in a little bit.
If you could please. I'll be with you
Understood.
shortly.
Our most terrible apologies. Things are rather busy today.
It is understandable. Things have been busy
Quite alright.
a lot for many people, really.
Mm-hmm.
There is no rest in the upper city.
Absolutely not.
Shall we speak with Valkyrie while we're
Shall we?
waiting?
Of course. Take care.
Have a good day.
Good day.
Valkyrie to discuss the...
The contract for...
Yes, I thought as much.
Yes. Since we are here and have the time.
Gentlemen, I don't think, well, Cena and Rhapsoidia, the Masteru folks, I'm assuming, are probably not in their office. Their automated guards are outside, and with the whole thing happening in the Undercity, they seem to
I
not
did
be
just hear Gab hopping onto a shuttle down to the Undercity. I imagine the tour is happening right now.
It is
Should
unfortunate, but
I-
understandable.
Should I head down to the Undercity? Clandestinely?
We just did it. We just took a dummy down and started shooting. We're done.
You're cool.
The uncomfortable questions, I know.
I feel like it is going to be a little much for the Undercity if we were to go down there right now.
That's unsurprising. Okay. Alright, well then I will find some way to busy myself. I'll find a book.
Trust Mr. Cross.
We're asking around for just... Hello. We were just asking around if, anyone
Good to
had
see you.
any knowledge.
No, I'm one of the representatives over at Geb.
Yeah, all of us are from Gab.
They do have a guard over there at the very least.
Yeah,
Is
it's
there-
and they're giving a orientation for an employee and could take like 20 minutes.
That is
like 10
unfortunate.
minutes ago.
Hello.
Good day.
Hello, Mr. Honey.
Hello, Jerry.
Well, I do believe they do have guards over there, but I haven't actually been over there myself, so I don't know who else is inside, unfortunately. So.
Where'd you like British episodes go?
Let's see if they're in.
That's the way to do it.
It is the way to do it.
Was he like British 2 days ago? In character?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Is anyone in currently?
I don't believe anyone is in actually at the moment. What's the issue?
Same reason I was here for.
Doesn't surprise me, I won't be honest.
I guess we'll have to come back later.
If it is going to
I
be 20
apologize.
minutes for that
quite all right.
initiation, we might as well head back over to Trident and wait. I feel like that's going to take less time.
Potentially, yes.
And this isn't as
I don't
vital.
know. No, this can be done at any time. But, you know, always sooner the better, you know?
Yes.
For yourself, I kind of need that gun. Decent.
Hello.
My reason is I'm coming here to test fire my gun.
Marina's right there.
We
you
were...
handle that? Or do you need someone else on hand?
Oh, well, I was assuming I wasn't going to find any of you.
Well, hello.
So,
Hi.
should I be on my way? Is this...
We were
I don't know.
going to see if we could finish up that contract we talked about yesterday, but it doesn't look like they're in currently.
I see. Well, I will get with the kind guard over here and... Yes. Hello, kind guard.
Hello.
Mm.
How are you doing?
Are you able to facilitate me using the arena or a shooting range? Because I got the fine weapon last night.
You all doing over here?
We were going to talk with Conrad. However, he unfortunately was busy at the moment, so we're going to wait until he's done with that.
Might as well wait. You here? Did I have anything else to do?
Should be fine.
If you want to stay with
corporation is just
Miss Vice
gone
or
for some
company
reason.
else, it's up to you. Oh, getting a drink.
Free drinks are free.
They're free?
I mean, I think.
I thought they were selling them.
Just going to have to end up waiting. So our
Well,
associates
nice
are not
then.
currently present and available.
Hello, Union.
Our timing seems to be impeccable.
Right.
Alright. We will have the meeting now. And of course, weapons at the door.
I don't have any.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to hold it, but okay.
Guard it at the very least.
I can go to the
If you
barrier
like,
and hand it
you
to
can.
somebody to
If you,
open it.
well,
Okay, you have the weapon.
We leave them in here to ensure they're not stolen while you're inside.
Yeah. Treat this like your life depends on it, because it kinda does.
Very well, sir. I'll make sure it is not near my sight.
Let's go on ahead.
You better.
Right now, I'm about to have a meeting with the Union.
No worries. Yeah. Girls time out, yeah.
Hello, video chatter. Give me a moment.
So I'm not entirely certain what to say. Do you think you can handle most of it at the very least?
Sure.
Oh shit, there's like no one up here, my goodness.
We want me to bring it up to the union representatives. They're so good at talking to me, talk. But alright, what is this meeting about?
Okay, so by the way, hello. I am Mr. Sinon Honeybee. It's a pleasure to meet you finally. And essentially, what we wanted to ask a few questions.
Sure.
Your personal disposition in regards to Masari's presence in the Undercity.
I think the Undercity residents were forming some sort of... It's not something I agreed with. It was more of a ragtag team of people that did not know what they were doing. They were causing trouble. There were deaths going on down there. They killed their own people. They killed their own council head. It was...
Did they?
It was chaos, yes. And that's why Masari stepped down. Yeah, it was actually a pretty nice meeting with them, I've heard. To try to smoothen out the Undercity and do crime around the Undercity. And that's what Masari was trying to do. Of course, it's strong arming as a corporation. Yes, it is bad. Well, the policies is bad as one corporation being the head of a city. But that is being mitigated. And we are going to be talking to the other corporations through today's tour of the Undercity. And so that means that it's not just Masaru down there. There will be multiple corporations being able to keep track.
I see. Out of interest, I'm just curious, how did you come across this information?
I have a large information network. I actually got to know a couple of the Undercity residents that live there, and they raised the concerns to me about what went on down there. And I relayed that information to Masaru, and the whole situation ramped up a large amount to where they were killing their own people. There was chaos down there. Just something I do not want to see again. And so, Masaru went in, spanked them for what they were doing, and maintained an order of the Undercity. There's always something about order. That's nice. Like a wasteland.
You receive a ping on your personal data stream.
Me?
Someone, yes. One of your employees has entered the upper city and is quickly on his way here. Coach Eric has important news.
Here, or tower here?
Here.
Okay.
Here, like he's on his way to the tower.
Oh, okay. So tower here or this building here?
He's on his way to the tower right now.
Okay.
And he's gonna walk through and come into this building. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. If you'll excuse me, looks like Coach Eric is here on urgent business. I will go meet with them. I'll let you.
Of course.
Take care of this.
Of course.
Do you need me to compliment you, or stay with me?
I feel like you have this handled, correct?
Honestly, that's more or less all I needed, to be honest with you.
Understandable.
I didn't realize we were in Trident. Yeah, he's on his way to the GU building. Sorry.
Okay. So Yes, so that's
Is
it
that
then?
all you need from me?
Actually, more or less, you answered everything that I actually wanted to ask, and I appreciate it.
I'm very clear and very blunt.
Rhapsodia, dear. I'm sorry, Mr. Governor.
So, get things done.
One moment, I am on my way to the tower. I did get a notification that Coach is here.
I'll be able to show you.
Well, Coach is on his way to Trident, so if you'd like to go circumvent him there and bring him back to the tower, that might be convenient.
Why does everyone met my office?
As opposed to coming here and then going over. Would you like me to catch up with him and send him to the tower?
You're a very important
I could
person.
go for you.
It should be fine. We are on our way out.
I see. Okay. Well, I will continue to, yes.
Come on, let's trot along, let's go.
Quite the party. Get your weapon. Oh, look! There's Coach right now. Da-da-da-da!
Hey, I have an appointment here with Miss Money, but also I need to talk to the gentleman walking out first.
I see.
Yes, seems urgent.
A moment to the corner, please.
Come on.
Let's talk low.
Excuse me, pardon me, go through.
Stretch, good.
Coach, I was asked by Miss Money to invite you in and make sure you're comfortable.
I swear, if I get blooped or whatever, this is gonna be miserable.
Oh no, we've already hit our quota for the day. You're safe.
I don't need any drinks. I'll be a moment. I gotta talk to the governor.
All right, just don't leave Miss Money waiting.
Listen, I have it in good authority that there's about to be a terrorist attack in the Undercity's fire district.
Oh no.
Things have been heating up. They investigated. They found the pipes are clogged, and the plant's checking out because everyone's, vacated the city for the Grove for a ceremony of sorts. And Masaru is scheduled to do rounds in that district at that time.
So, what can we do about it?
Oh crap, it's almost time for that, isn't it?
Well, I was hoping you'd have the answers. Because I find myself in a moral dilemma. I personally don't care if a couple of Masarus get blown up.
You were on the radio, right? You were Mr. Reynolds.
Unfortunately,
But in the interest of doing the right thing...
It seems to be more than just Masaru that is going to be there.
Yes, homes will be destroyed, people will be impacted, and the Undercity may face another drastic geographical change. So I think... I don't know if we can talk to maybe... there's scientists up here, or just straight up get a military armed intervention. Someone who's at least on even footing. Someone who can... Hell, if you want to, start the dialogue, maybe you can tell them yourself.
Busy man. That man is busy.
I'll let you talk with Trident, and I will talk with the rest of my people, okay? Thank you for this information.
I'll circle back when I can, but obviously the situation's pretty dire. It
Yes,
could go off
I will get
very soon.
I will treat this with the utmost of importance.
I think the best thing you can do is just let Masaru know and just wipe your hands of the situation. Very minimal.
Masaru isn't here. They're never here at this tower at the time.
We gotta send a transmission or something. Or see if we can get anyone else involved to go down there and fix the problem before it blows up.
Yes. Well, thank you. I will do what I can.
She should deliver it near the end of the workday.
All right.
We left it on
Well,
our
that's
table
it.
and it got all cold and everything, Put on cold noodles or cold food.
We need to speak in the offices now.
Oh, he's dying.
This is unfortunate.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, I only heard bits of it, but from what I did hear,
This way. That is the exit.
right, fuck. Yep.
It's looking like the fire district is going to explode soon.
Do you have any more information besides that there's a bomb down there?
It's looking like blockage in the pipes.
with all respect, send me now. Tell the others later. We need somebody down there to get the situation now.
Give me. I'm going to see if I can contact them via the computers. If I can't seem to get an immediate response, I will send you down.
What can I do for you?
Yes. So I have been told that apparently the fire district is going to explode. I would like to contact Masaru down there.
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and let them know. You want me just to tell Masaru? Because I can just tell Masaru.
Are they here?
Don't just.
Part of them is still, yeah. But they can receive it from where they are. If you want to warn them about it, I can go
sure.
and let them right now.
You can tell them that I say that.
Might be able to just go into their channel and talk to them.
Okay. What channel is that?
Oh no, I said. Oh yeah, actually, it's the Masaru. Oh no, it's the spirit comms. If you don't have access to it, then I guess you, because that's spirit talking. If you can't speak through spirits, then unfortunate.
Okay, yeah. So tell them that I have received information that apparently the fire district is going to explode due to blocked pipes. Soon.
Okay, I'll go ahead and let them know. Yep.
Well, I have sent them a message. Hopefully it gets through, but just in case, you probably should head down, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna rush there.
Oh, out of character thought, because I don't think I have the logic to properly set this up in character, but Jerry was probably set up one of those, if I don't check it every day, things go bad.
Everyone who is meant to go on the Masaru tour in the Undercity, a small spirit flits before you and informs you that it is now time to gather your party before venturing forth. Please find a means to come back to the respawn room so that you may leave with Calliope. That is all. Here I am. What can I do for you?
Okay.
Rhapsoidia.
I'm getting radio.
Yeah.
Yes?
Where are you currently?
Offices.
Splendid.
So would I be able to contact Flint? Do you know?
I can attempt to send a message to Flint. Yeah.
So I currently see him.
That'll require me to go talk to another DM though.
I have him in the Galactic Union comms, but or I see him in there. But would it be with? Do you know at the very least with his undercoverness? Would I be able to contact him?
If you do and he talks, he just can't be muted when he's doing it. As long as he's in that comms, you can talk to him through that comms.
Okay.
That being said, I do want to point out that you can send that message to Masaru. The head of Masaru has an email and nothing else. And she doesn't even own a phone.
Oh boy. Well, I guess. Okay, so I guess I would have sent the
Magic
email.
Corporation. Yeah, you can send the email, I suppose.
Luckily, I have already sent Jin down there to go talk to them directly.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I'm going to talk to him then on the comms.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep. No problem.
Just one moment, Sinon. You might get the information that is needed.
Of course.
Flint? Flint, can you hear me? If you can hear me, Flint, this is urgent information.
I can hear you. Go.
Apparently the fire district is going to explode. The pipes seem to be blocked off, Coach told me.
How long do we have?
He mentioned it's likely to explode about the time that Masaru is going to be down there with the rest of the corps. That's what I heard. I have sent Jin down. He should be arriving soon, at the very least. He is on his way to speak with Masaru. If you about it.
I'll let people know.
Understood. Now, did you hear that, or?
Are we trying to get into touch with Mr. Cross?
I have already contacted him. He. What Coach wanted to say was apparently the fire district is going to explode. The pipes seem to be blocked. Right about at the time that Masaru is going to be going through with the tour, to my understanding.
Jerry worked maintenance. I believe he worked maintenance or as like a janitorial position or something or other.
Well.
So, because he's no longer around, I think potentially something went wrong. But I think this should be a little bit of a karmic recompense.
Well,
as much as I don't want.
Jin is already down there.
There's nothing we can really do.
Jin has been sent down. He's going to tell Masaru. I've already told Flint.
What?
It would be bad to have an explosion of that. It's not. Whether or not Masaru is going to be there, there's also going to be the other corporations and innocent lives, as well as the destruction of who knows how much.
True. Good. As long as Mr. Jin has been sent down there. And...
Yeah.
Okay.
Jin has been sent
I
down.
understand.
He's going to speak with Masaru. I've already told Flint he knows. If he wishes to intercept Jin, then he can if he wishes.
I'm... I think I'm sort of beginning to get a bit on edge, actually.
Do you need to release some of that energy?
That would be helpful. So, what would you like? Your mind, body, or soul be soothed?
I feel like mind is the best option currently.
I personally agree. Soothe and close your eyes, okay? Let your mind drift. Let the troubles that currently ail you float away. Right now in the present. Just let yourself be. Let your thoughts be acknowledged, and then pass them on. Once this is done, you'll think clearer.
I don't really have like too much phantom sense, but my head's all tingly right now.
I think I'm a little agitated. That helped a bit.
Are Coach or Ark currently listening?
I
right.
Do you have any other business up here? Oh, about the business with Mr. Ludovic. I didn't trust that. So I didn't engage any further.
Understandable.
What he said made me believe that asking a request would probably be a bad idea. Chances are he'll go tell Masaru the fact that we did meet with him and ask about their disposition. But it's not really going to be anything of value, really. They'll just maybe come by and ask, hello, why'd you ask that? You know, we're just curious, you know.
We might as well see if Valkyrie is available.
Yep. And if not, then I might go down to the row or something. Try and find a way to unwind, because I am still... It's been a stressful day. I'd rather just have an opportunity not to think.
We do still need to speak with Coach about the other problem relating to that.
The other problem. True. Shit.
Okay. At least I am mostly here right now.
Mostly. Are all Icarods that flexible? Just curious.
It's... Our limbs are rather thin, so it does help at the very least.
I see.
I might need to get Avalon to look at that, if they can help at all. No, it isn't normal.
Maybe. No, I'd have a feeling that's maybe some trouble, given xenobiology and that kind of thing.
They do know some things at the very least, but oh, this is unfortunate. Oh wait, there's the guard.
Great, now we don't even have a guard to go to.
No.
Oh, we do have a guard. I'm sorry, I'm just blind. I'm terribly sorry.
Okay.
You did sort of
Do
blend
forgive
in
me.
with the car behind you.
Okay.
You should have blended in with the scenery.
Yeah, there's still no one has been in lately. It's been very quiet. I don't know what's going on.
I see.
Could you try calling them on the radio, just in case?
Yes, can.
Because if you don't know, then might as well check.
Yeah. Hello, we have some guests at the Valkyrie gates. If there's anyone in there. Alright, I called it in, so you can wait a minute and see if someone comes, but it's been very quiet for a little while now.
Is it just me or is the music louder? I feel like the music's louder. I'm not certain anyone is here.
Yes, I don't think so either. Oh well. Should we just come by tomorrow, I feel? It's since, they're probably all down still having the tour in the Undercity.
Probably. Might as well head to the row now.
Why not?
See if we can get
Is
some...
Coach still up here, or...?
I don't know. At the very least, we can hope to find some food.
Apologies
Find
for
some
the
food, yes. It's
You as
quite
well.
alright. Hopefully things aren't too boring for you. But all the same, have a wonderful day, okay?
See ya.
Back, please.
Brush.
Oh,
Fuck my life.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So I was wondering what happened to the fire district when they announced that.
What happened? I'm like, I think I know what caused it. I think Jerry's absence is what caused it. I don't actually know though.
Likely,
Did you
I'm
all
going
go
to
to the
guess.
Undercity?
No. However,
Okay.
the
I was gonna get upset.
fire district is going to explode unless someone fixes that problem.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Are we aware of that?
Yes.
Yep.
You weren't listening to the radio.
Well. Okay.
I mean, like, we're aware of
Well,
it.
I just got back. I went to the row. Everything's closed in the row.
Unfortunate.
If you're not in the Undercity,
Yeah.
there's no roleplay today.
Unfortunate. This thing is, we're going down to the row.
Yeah, it's all in the wasteland or in the Undercity. Wait,
Have
what?
you...
Yeah.
Everything in the row is closed.
Yeah.
The row has more people in the wasteland.
I know. And like none of the restaurants are open. All the shops are closed up. I was gonna go
It
down.
was
I'm
like
looking
the
for
entire
replacement
morning.
body parts.
Where's
Well, I had
Marceline?
meetings in the morning, so.
I have
Not
no
in her
idea, but I
shop.
think that's probably something we can do.
No one knows.
Well, it's something we can try and look
She
for them
disappeared
in,
after the
in,
first hour.
in the row. Oh, fuck. What?
What? I just came
What?
back from the row.
Yeah, see,
And I
the thing
don't
is, we're
think-
going down to the row. We just went down in character to the row. So now we're gonna find
okay.
out for
Oh, yeah.
ourselves. Have you got your request?
No, I haven't.
I was gonna say I would probably run into y'all, right?
No?
Okay,
Depending?
No, because the shuttles work.
All right, go have fun.
Yep.
We leave a note saying, "Hello, Miss Vice." Just on fucking Miss Vice's door in the office, like, "Hello, Miss Vice. We've gone down to the." All right, you got yours.
Just a sec.
It's up to you. Maybe you can.
Yeah. So, while magic didn't exist before 50 years ago, when to explain to him an interaction we had, Icarods didn't like that whole like music emotion thing that I have. It was enhanced 50 years ago with magic, but they didn't notice it because they sort of did the same thing anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true. But see, the thing with, because I assume because of his affinity with mind, I figured he'd
I mean,
figure it out.
I mean, it makes sense.
Realize it.
It's fine that you thought about it.
Mhm.
That's fine. I'm just explaining that like I apparently have magic. It's in character, and in character I don't know. Like, okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're streaming, yes I am. Okay. Does the Union have storage? Is that a thing? Like, that we actually have?
What?
Okay. What? Huh?
What?
Oh, I was mostly talking to myself / chat. I was during the load, and then I loaded in.
No, it's
but,
okay. Yeah.
But
I understand. I'm having my own conversation.
Yeah, the question I had was, does the Union even have any storage? Like, they've mentioned storage, and I'm pretty
fucking hope.
No, like in-world storage, like we can put things and pull things out of it storage. Like, I'm pretty sure the other corporations have it. Interesting.
I mean, we could ask DMs, just say hello. We probably
just in case
realistically would have something, right?
Yeah, like even if it's like in one of our offices.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Where do we go again? Corp Docks.
Elevator Plaza, I would think. I believe the Corp Docks is for like cars and such.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. It's
still
warmer.
I noticed, actually. It does have a little... my suit. Unusual.
Yes.
Actually, if the Undercity is about to... I guess maybe the heat is coming up or something. I don't know. Is it safe to be here in that case? If it's hot? Actually, no, it doesn't. Well, it doesn't. It's fine.
Hope so.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Let's talk. Come with me, please.
2,700.
I put my debt. Alright. Already entered my information into the computer for you then.
650!
Let me just get a hand scan.
Nah.
Shall we see if Coach is in?
Sure.
He's,
Is that the mayor?
We've tried looking. No, we've tried looking around for him. We haven't been able to find him. He's not responding to the radio.
Well, last we saw he was in the upper city talking with Trident, but that was a while ago at this point.
What? Wait, what's he doing in the upper city? Oh, okay, alright.
Talk with us and Trident, more or less.
Okay, well, I've not seen him, so unfortunately, I can't help unless there's anything else that I can do.
I believe it is him we should talk with.
Mm-hmm. We talked to about the... About which thing?
The
There's a
thing
lot of
that
things.
we first wanted to talk to him about, the one that is related to what he wanted to talk to us about, but we didn't mention because he was in a rush.
Oh. Yes,
Okay.
you can lead on that. I completely forgotten what that was. I'm sorry.
Okay, question: Is there anything about the Undercity? Because at the moment, it seems like it's overheating, and pipes seem like they're going to boil over and burst.
In short.
We're well aware.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's been a bit hot here, and honestly, where's the? I mean, that's where the incinerator is, isn't it?
I'd guess it's the fire district, right? Probably has
Yeah.
incinerators.
Well, okay, if it's nothing to do with that, then
I appreciate that when the Dirty Diamond opens up.
Not directly, at the very least.
Alright. I'll take care of that then. As soon as they open.
Okay, well, they just had a wedding, and
Worry about them because they need a whole new battery. Like, I don't know where to get.
I think someone's. Wait, do we still have that contract with Valkyrie?
Earlier this morning.
We tried to actually re-establish that today, but
Unfortunately,
no
they are
one
not
is
available
really in
right now.
Valkyrie right now.
What? Oh, I think I just had my gun stolen.
Do you attract trouble? I feel like you do.
Maybe. Well, that's what I wanted to. I mean, okay. The only other thing that I've got is
alternate batteries. So that the one that's in.
Pepper spray.
Doesn't carry the same.
I'm not sure that really works on
hazard.
a big red dragon.
Um,
I'm not really sure a gun works on Big Red Dragon, at least much.
Talk to them about that.
Look, it's fine.
Things like that aren't
It's fine.
so
Just
that's up to you and the synth, I guess.
we are going to re-establish our contract with Valkyrie, and we'll get back to you. Okay?
Set up some kind of way.
Probably tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. If you can get a contract with either of them, that would be really helpful. But.
But you could probably set something up there, and we could go speak to someone.
All right. Well, I don't think Coach is around. I'm just going to talk to his assistant because his assistant's here. I think anything that he needs to tell Coach, I think he reports directly to him. So.
Yeah, of course. I'll be around. I'll be in the row probably the rest of the day.
It can wait. Right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, fair enough. Well, in that case, I'll still let them know. Okay.
You're right,
all right.
like on the poster,
Of course.
right? That's correct. The mechanic?
So, what do you do to relax down here?
Did you know?
You know this better than I do, so.
I do know that there is food.
Would you know anything about incinerators?
Because.
Please do show the way.
City, or you mean the row? I think the Undercity.
That's weird.
Okay. There's a robot. He's kind of chrome.
That was strange. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Lavane is looking for help. Regarding this
How about your picture there?
Thank
You want to drink your
Night.
He just didn't think I need that shit.
He got us a job.
Okay.
So
You can still pretend. Makes
you're involved in that.
I guess so.
But they do got oil down at the Undercity Cafe though for the Sins. They can drink that shit. Makes no sense.
Squeeze his heart on
Yeah.
How do I get there?
Sorry, I was very curious.
Well, how are you doing?
Look, people who notice you then make strange sounds.
My goodness.
Did you want to talk?
Hold it.
Yes.
We do need to talk to Coach, but it needs to be personally.
It can wait.
For the best. It can wait, but it needs to be personally.
Alright, well, if anything like this happens again, report everything directly back to him when he's not around, so
He's already cooking it up. I don't have
It as you may.
I guess.
Understood.
Got it.
Thank you.
You take red stick?
you're welcome. So, sorry that he couldn't be here. He's very busy, as you know.
We're well aware.
Yes.
We're busy too.
How much?
I'll make sure to contact you once he's available.
Thank you.
What station?
Just hand him the cred stick.
Station
he'll scan it,
27.
and then he gives you back. I don't really buy a lot of things if it's obvious. Yeah.
Sure. Alright.
Oi, gigantic lizard lady, stop being insecure.
Please enjoy.
Thank you.
Just simple, just.
Yeah, I can eat
Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Oh God.
Whoa, Jesus.
Oh, wait, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't let you lucky, did I? I didn't
I
notice.
guess you got some good hydraulics and shock absorbers there.
Thank you.
No, I feel like I'm breaking.
Help wash it down.
Okay.
Well, there's a mechanic nearby. I'm sure they can help.
So, food. Whereabouts?
I do know that there is that, but it's closed.
Fuck.
I believe that was
Oh, there's
Moose.
also drugs.
Are they food, though?
Yeah. No. Well, they can be depending on who you ask, but.
I don't know, it smells like there's... Something smells edible at the very least up back there.
Or like eavesdropping.
Smells.
I see.
There was a guy at the
Are there
stand
any other
over there.
places to eat? Oh.
Yeah, she's up in by the
If possible. Of course, with the whole drone situation.
Hello, sir.
You interested in buying a burrito?
Burrito will do. Just fine for me.
I'm just gonna let it heat up for a minute. Steamer. They're homemade, fresh made, handcrafted by myself with organic ingredients from outside the city.
I see. Curious, what's in them?
Keep it simple. It's a series of spices mixed inside of beans, refried, of course, and steamed, slow-cooked beef. Nothing else, no far.
He gets beat up a lot though. It probably is not.
That'll do. That'll do.
Sure. Okay. 1,000 credits. How are you gonna pay?
Or do you not work there anymore?
It's my friend. Who do I? Do you have a machine?
There you go.
There we go.
Alright. Here you go. Please enjoy. If you want, we also have one drink left. They're imported. It's the last one. Limited edition. 500 credits.
500 credits for a limited edition drink. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so good at spoiling myself. I'll take it.
Sure. Alright.
Alright. So we're hosting what?
It does happen for another.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You better start heading there now, though. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, they got some sort of like.
And I will have one as well.
I mean, I don't have anything to do.
A burrito?
Yes.
There's only 2 medics in the row, so if I leave or she leaves, we're kind of. So don't get a boo-boo.
You two, I'm an onion. The Union, I take it, based on the logo?
Yes.
Color?
The,
Good to hear, good to hear.
I mean, water helps the pickups too, by the way. Anyway.
food. Yes, here. The food does seem to be a little bit more genuine down here.
Wait, did you say pilk?
Can I say? Try our best, you know, try to make a living for our families. Trying to provide good work, good people, good food, for good people.
Coach is here right now if you still would like to talk with him. Oh, you never left.
Alright. Please enjoy.
You could always go tell her, I don't know.
Coach is here if you would like to speak with him now.
What?
Of course.
Thank you.
Wait, that's hold on.
Alright, well, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay, it's yeah.
So,
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to fold this coat
Yeah,
over
get
like
the meeting
this.
room ready. I don't know how long they'll stay. But...
In terms of undercity controls, in Walma, apparently it's
That's why I can be down here.
Okay.
Have you guys seen the Church of Light? You can actually see the stars at the window.
I assume things ended well if you guys are here enjoying a meal.
We have notified who we can about it.
It was made by the corpse.
You can go.
For you to pay tax.
Go to the
Mm.
Looking. There's a wasteland.
It's not necessarily well. Things are a little. Well, we want to share something with you.
Real stars for the gate.
Oh, my assistant is preparing the meal. Oh, everything taken care of?
Yep.
Why don't you get these guys seated and comfortable and looked after? Jimmy, you go too.
Alright.
Okay, I'm coming with. Okay.
Kindly follow me.
Because I wanted him to be
Okay.
an adult level.
I could go try to get that battery. There's also.
You getting upseas?
I guess.
Oh, look, it's the whinging guy again.
It's actually
Enjoy.
27. Could you imagine? This little thing. This little thing.
I know plenty of people that are small. Look up.
Right this
It's
way.
me.
I'm
Yep.
older than you and I'm shorter than you.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
How old are you?
And here as usual.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I don't remember how old I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kindly take a seat wherever you'd like, except for the end seat.
This is Detective Flint Cross on Galactic Union Radio. I let the people know that the pipes
Would
are
you
about
like
to
me to
burst.
get you anything while you wait?
So we're on it.
I see you already got yourself a lovely
Masaru
snack
have
and
control
refreshment.
over the
Would you like
pipes
a
themselves.
refreshment or a lovely snack?
I believe we are good, thank you.
Quite welcome.
Thank you, Flint.
What is that?
We have done what we can.
It's a burrito.
Yeah, we'll see if the mechanics can do anything to
Yeah,
it.
but I've not seen that before. Is that new?
There's been a burrito stand for the last
It's been there for
couple days.
It's been there for a while, maybe. I don't know. It's a stand.
Yeah, but I guess it must be new because I mean I was here I mean I started working here last year and that place wasn't open.
Yeah, well,
Well, there you go.
place open, places closed. It's kind of how the world works.
Business.
Okay.
But they are good burritos.
Oh, wait, are they? I mean,
I'm told the fire district is cooling down now.
If it's not too bad, then I might grab some in future.
I mean,
that is good.
When I first had someone did say something about it being filled like it was with souls or something.
Yep. I'm outside
I just considered that they
the-
were just saying that it was soul
the
food.
entrance for the fire district right now. Masaru is currently
So wait, soul food.
entering
Okay.
and discussing what to do about it. Everyone is aware of the
Okay.
situation, so I'm just keeping an eye on
Does
making sure no one
soul?
else
I don't know what counts as soul food. So what is it like? Chicken soup? Do they just get like some chicken soup and start pouring it into a burrito?
Oh no. But you did just give me an idea.
Oh no. Oh no.
You're not actually going to put chicken soup into a burrito now, are you?
No. Wait. I think they already have them.
Wait, what do you mean they already
Not
have
a burrito,
them?
like a dumpling. They have like a miso
Wait,
soup dumpling.
What? You mean like in the dumpling itself is a soup?
Yeah.
That's okay, but wouldn't that be extremely messy if you just bite into it and then suddenly you've got soup all over the place?
Yes.
I mean, I suppose, but okay, so yeah, I mean that sounds
Ah, there
novel,
it is.
but it also sounds extremely messy.
Well, flavor.
Okay.
1 second.
Sorry about that.
Quite alright.
Which just wanted to inform you. We were down there, and did the usual reading, greeting, and whatnot. And there was an evacuation going on because apparently the fire district was blowing up. The pipes were.
Did it
about to
actually blow up?
or something? I don't.
Supposedly
know. We
not.
ran
Flint just
fast as possible.
notified me. It seems to be cooling down now.
Okay. Well, that's that. I guess, someone else did our job, or I guess we did it. Did they act on our
Bit of a
information?
I believe so.
That's good enough. I earned a dessert today.
Oh, and I brought you some cake.
Theoretically, that could also help their view
Okay,
of us.
update. The fire district is
Potentially.
cooling down. The risk of
Maybe
explosion.
we'll make
is
for a
now
good story, but they're not gonna play with us.
I'll be heading back up soon.
They seem to have been scrambling down there.
But, well, Coach, well, I think I have an idea of what caused it.
I'm all for ideas.
There was a gentleman by the name of Jerry Summerfield on the Undercity Council. Yesterday, he was, according to Mr. Cross, murdered by Masaru. Under the discovery, the fact that he had anti-corp paraphernalia.
So was revenge?
Yep, and they murdered him. And I have a recording, an audio recording from Mr. Cross's wire of Jerry essentially melting. Apparently, Miss Calliope Keras essentially melted his face off or something or other with blood magic.
Wait, melted?
I have a recording of 5 minutes of Jerry screaming.
That's some pretty
Mind you, this
hardcore
was in
stuff,
front
man.
of the entire Undercity Council. It's pretty hardcore stuff, but we have copies of it now. But we wanted to let you know, more or less. And if you want, I can give you the recording or send it to your assistant.
Well, I was gonna ask you for it because we can put it, spin up a story with the Trident. But last I checked, they're buddy with Masaru. I don't see them doing anything. Any favors.
Exactly. That's the problem.
The problem is they're all in on it, man. They're all in on it. They all want a piece of that pie. We have no friends.
We have some deals. We might do. But Trident and Masaru are clearly quite aligned currently. Because me and Mr. Rhapsoidia met with Mr. Ludovic to try and gauge their disposition, and he only spoke glowingly of Masaru down in the Undercity. So I didn't pursue it any further.
Blows my fucking mind. Speaking of which, nothing's guaranteed, but Dragon Guy's gonna come back and apologize to you.
Okay.
No need for a conversation. Just letting you know what's happening.
Okay. Sure.
Regarding that footage, I see no practical application of it. It's something many people saw. It's something that paints Masaru in a negative light. That's not something we can necessarily use. But I will gladly take a recording, and I'll let you know if anything interesting comes of it.
It's just audio. It's from a wire. But it's a matter of timing, maybe. It can be used, but we can't use it now.
Yeah, it'll probably come in use eventually. Did you... Were they able to pin who did the thing? Get some names and faces regarding the...
Mr. Cross said that all of Calliope apparently did it, the CEO. And along with it, the Dragon Fellow and some familiar called Friend. They were all...
There's your guy.
Accomplices, actually.
Maybe you won't be getting an apology, but he will get a talking to, from my understanding.
That's more or less it. I don't know what you're going to do with the information, but it's just for your FYI, I suppose.
Yes.
I'd gladly take the recording. Thank you.
I'll send it your way, to your assistant. It's on its way.
Yep, it's been received.
Well, I believe that is about it.
Anything
Of
else
course.
on the docket?
Beyond that, no. But the only favor I suggest is don't talk about it outside of this room.
You know, I wish we could
For
take
now,
more
at
action
least.
in these situations.
I wish so too. It's very upsetting, personally.
I look to you guys, the upper guys, to garner some sort of like system in place which allows us to enter these altercations with some form of armaments. You know.
We are currently in talks with Valkyrie to get a contract for weaponry and armaments and that kind of thing.
Still,
But that should be resolved tomorrow, hopefully.
I feel like it would be a bad idea to have our own people showing up to deal with these kinds of things in general.
Possibly not. We're not here to protect anyone, but you know, we need first-person accounts, evidence gathering, witnesses. We need to be involved in these things.
We do.
We really have become the plumbers that people say run this place.
At the very
It
least,
does need to change.
we do have Flint looking into what he can, at the very least.
Now, I don't fault you since this was something that, you know, you came into pretty raw, but I hope that a lot of action gets taken this time around. You know, I want us to be a lot more active, mobile. You know, when I heard that, you know, that there was another terrorist act going on.
Hi! Hello!
Everyone in the room can hear this. Jimothy! Are you there?
Hi! Yes, I'm
It's your
on!
mother!
Yes, hi!
Are you still eating the foods from Geb? From Woda?
Yes! Yes! I'm still eating the food! Yeah? Why
You
was
shouldn't be.
that?
Are you eating the burritos?
No, I
I'd
haven't
probably
eaten
save
the
this, but
burritos.
listen.
I've seen the burritos.
Good!
Look, I'm not envious of the situation you're in. I just think we can take a lot more action, and make some real
You
moves.
getting fat on me, Jimmy?
I haven't, Mikey!
I'm
still skin and
doing what
bones.
I can. Unfortunately,
still skin and bones!
I know, I
we
don't
we
want
can
that to
do only
change.
so much by ourselves.
I believe you.
Because you look cute the way
Let's
you
work
are.
on at least setting a more agile method of communication. You know, I found it troubling that I had to, you know, run up to the upper city. That wasted a lot of time.
Who was there? Let me talk to him.
We have the chat rooms.
It's a co-worker!
I believe you should be at it.
A coworker?
And
Yeah, I just.
Are they cute?
Give me a moment!
Wait, I want to talk to him.
Well, I'm taking up enough of your guys this time.
It's
So.
All right.
Very sorry about that.
It might be out of our power. I've just seen this road burn too many times.
That was very distracting.
And understandable. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I can imagine as much.
We
We
do
Go
have
ahead.
communications set up. I was able to contact Flint through them directly.
Yeah, but what will we get from this? Do we get credit?
We can contact each other quickly.
I'm talking about what did we get out of sorting this altercation, if our information is what led us to ending so cleanly.
I don't know, honestly.
I hope he has some answers, because I helped him protect land that was stolen from me, and I'm not a big fan of thinking like that.
At the very least, Traverse is willing to purchase areas and then sell them to us of the Undercity.
Buying back what was taken? Do we have that kind of cash?
At least for one or two small areas. It is better than nothing, at the very least. It gives us a foothold.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You could.
Sure, but I don't think we're getting first pick.
You could try and purchase it through a different pseudonym per se?
We don't have
Maybe-
access to the purchasing ourselves. Traverse will be doing it in our stead and then selling it back to us. We do know that.
Big fan of Traverse. You guys trust them too much.
We do know that
We don't have much other choice.
they are already going to be purchasing areas in the Knowledge District, and that is what we were looking into getting as well.
Sure, and I'm not gonna bust your chops anymore. I'm just saying I wish we could find more cards to play. All I hear is that we depend on the kindness and fair play of these people, and they wouldn't have gotten so powerful if they were kind and played fair.
Well, I guess that'll be all for now.
We are at least doing what we can.
Okay.
What we can.
Did you gentlemen like anything else?
No,
I
that's
believe
all.
we are good.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much for coming. Come on, Jimmy.
Okay, I hope that wasn't too...
I'm sorry, could you say that again? You hope it wasn't
Uh,
too...
I hope the phone call wasn't too distracting.
It was.
Your mother is
Try and
very
keep it on
loud.
silent next time.
Okay.
Anyone see, oh, my apologies. Charles? The giant
he's
ogre?
not in here.
Ogre?
He's
Ogre?
not Sorry.
It's kind of
Ogre.
important, so sorry.
Wow.
Okay. Charles is like green.
So, do you know anything about this Marceline and if Ark managed to contact her?
Fuck if I know.
Tell me, how was the wedding?
I don't know. I don't know where Marceline is. I don't even know if she's still around currently. It beats me.
Just use the radio. Just push the button.
I can't.
What radio? We don't have radio.
What do you mean?
Someone to turn it off and on.
But you just use it. Just do
No,
the
I
thing.
can't
Do the
use
fucking
it.
thing.
I know, that's what I'm asking.
Why?
Look me in my lizard eyes. I can't. Pull out my character. There,
you press the button and you
See, it
type.
says right there. I can't use it. There you go.
Press button. Hi.
Hello?
Good day.
Button.
Complete the ensemble.
I don't have one of those.
What's your name, Mr. Medical Man?
Dash.
No, I agree. She looks good. But she doesn't need them. She also doesn't need the boobs either, but unless they're like...
I imagine
are
they
there
serve some
weapons there?
alternative purpose. You'd have to actually ask someone who knew more about synths to tell you, but I imagine they probably serve some alternative purpose.
Oh, I know some about synths. Like, you could put, like, tons of useful things there if you really
Like
needed
that?
to. But most people just design
That's not what I
synths around what they like. No real purpose to most things.
So what you're saying is someone who designed her had a cat fetish.
So you busy today?
Maybe.
People have taste.
I wouldn't say
so-
a fetish exactly, but yeah, no, it's what they like. Also, hey, nice. Good.
That's just my medical bag, so you're only
Right,
gonna find
nice.
medical supplies in there.
V, don't take everyone's stuff again.
And
You steal? That's not nice.
and my candy bar, but I doubt
They
you want
borrow
that.
without
I doubt
asking.
you will eat it.
Oh, that's okay. That's
right,
a lot
so-
better.
V
Actually.
is a
This
cat.
is this
Very
will work.
through and
nicely.
through. They are very thoroughly a cat.
Hey, Jin.
No, I
your
don't
comms
actually.
on?
Open
yes.
comms.
I didn't know that.
The gun, more dangerous than
They like knocking things over. If you put something near the edge, they'll. if you want something, they want it. It's not that they
stand
steal.
on
It's that if
fried
you want something,
flappers.
they want it.
Yeah, yes, of course. Apologies
Okay,
about
you're
the...
not muted.
Yes, fine.
You're not muted in Discord.
Maybe
Clink.
they look like
Discord.
that. So it's very cute. It's just a-
Ark, did you manage to get in contact with Marceline?
Who were you asking?
You, if you've managed to get in contact with Marceline?
No, I did not Well, I don't know what they look like. She was not in her shop in the row when I was down there, and I've been sitting up here in the office and no one's come by or rang the doorbell.
That is unfortunate.
Sorry. No, indeed.
You dropped your pad, lady.
It doesn't seem much is open, really.
Yes. And my usual leisure houses. Shame. Assuming that is the kind of leisure house I like.
Still had the radio, comms on.
I might see.
Is there anywhere else that you stop by usually? I mean, you might as well show me around.
I personally haven't really been down here much, only a handful of times.
Well, let's find a local then.
Yeah, your hands are tiny.
Dr. Pulse.
We've nothing better to do, do we?
Nice
Do
to
we?
meet you.
Other than Valkyrie, I was thinking of potentially seeing if there was any other business to be done with the other rows.
I'm learning a lot about cat breedings, I
Were
guess.
you with them, or are you just down here exploring? If you were with them, I think they'd gone. No, this is about.
There's a massive firefight happening in the wasteland currently.
I'm fairly positive that catbot, whatever, is associated with Valkyrie, but
I don't believe that they have.
We were there,
doesn't
and then
talk.
we heard gunfire.
I don't believe
and we
that they
went
actually
in
do
the
dealings.
opposite direction, like sane people, and we
Nope.
saw people go the other direction towards them.
I've never heard it talk, so I don't think it does talk.
Oh,
My experience.
That as well.
There is an active attack against the city of Scraptown. Apparently, like marauders.
Okay,
I thought you there was
be open at the moment.
shit going on up here.
Yes? What, does everyone need me?
So I can. That means I can't.
I don't know if doors open or not.
Well, I think she's in the undercity still. I heard there's a wedding. So, but I heard some people talking about her in Elevator Plaza. That would be my guess.
That's all I need.
Charles, I think. So they might know where she
Most
is.
of the rest of us are on station, so if anybody needs anything.
Yeah, I'm the doctor.
You can find us.
Fair enough. All right, let's
we
go have that
haven't
meeting.
seen
All
each
right,
other
yeah, let's
in
go.
a couple days.
Fair enough. If anyone needs help, just call 19.
I hope not.
Shall we?
Copy.
Shall we see if any of the other rows need anything?
City does explode
Hmm?
fire district or whatever.
Say again, sorry?
Shall we see if any of the other rows need anything for whatever reason?
Got a few people coming
Sure.
up here with the heat.
You want to call in? You can.
It's hot here too.
We haven't really contacted them before, so we might need to visit there in person.
Yeah.
It was nice speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice speaking to you too.
The grindstone. It looks open.
Where are the other two?
If you want to check it out, we can.
Sure. Nothing better to do, so why not?
Wait, what is that one having people do now?
What could you be doing in here?
I'm guessing down this way.
Yes.
Ugh. That music.
So, don't do drugs.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh, gross. Okay. Fine.
Probably.
Oh,
Let me
it's
just
your
meet up
favorite.
with my people.
The place is here. So, the proprietor.
Just the favorites. Can I help you?
Looking for my coworker.
Hello, just thought we'd stop by. Is the bar open?
Oh, sure. Right this way.
Kinda took all of it.
Trinity! Coach is looking for you. What's wrong? What's wrong with you? How are you freaking out, man?
Mushrooms!
Are you itchy?
Mushrooms!
Oh no!
Mushrooms!
No,
Who gave?
no, you don't need any more of
Mushrooms!
that.
Mushrooms.
Oh, hey again!
What now?
Hey!
What now?
Sister
Why is it
Mushrooms.
always around you? There's always some form of trouble.
No, I just got here. I literally just got here. I don't know what's going on with him. Hey, listen,
What is
listen.
happening? A little magic to calm
I'm
him
not
down.
responsible.
I can try.
Yo, let her rip. I have no idea what's going on.
Wait, magic?
Look at me. Just try.
Okay.
Can you move? You're large. Can you move? What did you do to my coworker?
I have no idea. I actually just came back. You're gonna have to ask them.
I had a drink.
A drink?
Okay.
I'm not the one who invented
I
it.
had a drink.
You okay?
A drink.
He had an energy drink.
I am going.
She doesn't need any more energy.
Mushrooms.
He's already at a 10.
Mushroom. Mushroom.
Oh.
Mushroom.
He just looks very
Oh,
slow.
this is so embarrassing, sir. I'm so
Mushroom.
sorry. This wasn't me.
Mushroom.
I swear this wasn't me this time. I just came in here and he was freaking out.
Mushroom. Mushroom.
Why is it saying
Mushroom. Mushroom.
I have no idea.
Mushroom. Mushroom. Mushroom.
Is he allergic to
Yeah,
mushrooms?
Mushrooms.
Mushroom.
Mushrooms. 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 Mushrooms.
Do you want me to put it? Do you want me to knock him out?
Is he allergic?
Mushrooms. Mushroom. 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 Mushroom.
True, coach. Imagine.
Mushroom. Mushroom.
Oh, he's going. He's going.
Sure, it's not
I'll take care of it. It's fine.
Mushroom.
I wouldn't want to trouble you. I wouldn't want to trouble you big city people. Yeah. Oh, you remember my name? That's so nice.
Of course.
You're just gonna buy to grab it.
Part of my job.
All the people that.
Hey, how about we do our jobs?
It's always something, isn't it? It's
Apparently.
always something with that boy.
Can I get a martini, please?
Of course.
All right. What can I do for you?
Depends on the day.
You may saw something blue.
Oh, hey, how's the yoga going?
Oh, it's going great. Well, I mean, like it's planning to great. So the main issue now is, well, the people over by the coven are like super busy all the time, and then the people at Masaru are also super busy all the time.
Under credits.
So, you know, trying to get this thing funded is kind of a challenge. But it's okay. We're gonna start doing outside of my house until then. So, tomorrow, first session. I'm very excited.
What do you recommend?
Yeah, maybe I'll pop by. I wanna learn.
Yeah,
I wanna learn
on
anything.
the back shelf.
It's not funded, right? But it's
Would you like to try?
definitely gonna be a lot of fun.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Either way, it's something new to try. Okay, I need a drink.
Do you drink?
What do you guys have?
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
I need something.
Liquids, yes.
Oh, I'll have the yellow.
Give it a try. Why not?
It's been that kind of
Can I get a yellow as well?
Here you are.
I am.
Of
You want a
course.
drink?
You may pick when you
Yeah, I want a fucking trick, something strong. I said it.
Also, what is this?
Okay, fine.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Hey, Coach. It's been that kind of.
It's been a rough day, that's for sure.
Here you go.
Oh, yeah. There's some shit when it's gone
2
down
other
today.
credits.
It's very bright though.
Come on,
Something
friends.
Pretty good.
Strong word, but sure. 18. Or 180. 180.
Okay, take the fucking shit.
How is he?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
alright, I think. I left because he gets a little
Can I
bit
get another
nervous
martini?
around me. But I swear I didn't do anything this time. I came in here and he was already freaking out.
I'll take your word for it. Okay.
I apologize for having to ask this, but I'm going to need you to leave. You're causing one of the employees here a lot of distress because of something that happened. It has nothing to do with you, not your fault. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Is there anything else you need me to do today?
Okay then.
Good word. Here you go.
I'm
Thank you.
gonna
If
at
you can
least,
conclude your business as fast as possible.
I'm gonna at least tell my associate.
Are you okay?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Jimmy also has motor oil, didn't he?
Have ice?
Does this drink water oil?
We have.
And
Not
Xenon?
hot oil, dude.
I am apparently being asked
Wait.
to leave
Hi,
for some reason.
You're very strange.
Do you want me to accompany you?
Drinking.
That'd not be a bad
You're
idea.
a weird dog.
Especially if you
I don't
if you
know.
have
I don't know what's
nothing
in
else
this.
to do here.
You don't drink the oil, do you?
It's that funny girl.
You just need
Very
it
well.
for something.
We apologize for the
What about her? I
inconvenience.
don't know.
I guess that's
You
true.
have a personality program.
Because you don't have
It's
One
to
of
very
our
interesting.
employees is
Yeah,
not
see,
having
money
good
girl.
time.
It is. It's very
I apologize for
unique,
the
very
inconvenience.
advanced.
Okay.
I'm top of the line.
Okay, it's not like they need
That's why I
money.
work at the
Sorry.
It's
bank,
nothing to do
right?
with you. It's nothing to do with any actions. You're fine.
Worth the bank.
As an
I'm
apology,
sorry,
drinks are
what
free.
can I serve you?
Oh, wait, what happened?
Concern with
Thank you.
Undercity,
Oil.
whatever's
Take
left of their leadership, and Masari.
Yes.
They're
but
two
the-
things
the-
I don't want to do with.
One of those
Wait,
very
you're
nice
kicking him
girls.
out? Why?
No, it's not as strong as the blue
Really?
one.
We'll talk later.
It's fine.
Yes, the blue one is very strong.
I always want to know.
There you go.
I mean, it's all good. Like,
I'm guessing someone complained.
One of their employees was freaking out when I approached. Not entirely certain why.
I see. I have no idea. Shit. Can't even unwind without being thrown out of place.
Well, might as well check up on the other rows then.
Hmm? Say again?
Might as well check up on the other rows.
Why not? Nothing better to do. Maybe find somewhere else to drink. Marcel works. Marcel works here, right? Or is it elsewhere?
I don't believe so. This is. I don't believe
Well, I
she's
saw.
a medic.
I remember seeing Marceline in here, but it doesn't matter. All right, the other rose it is.
This there's this Serena girl that was asking for me because she's new in town. Is over here. Basically, what she says, she was paid by Trident to come, kind of revamp some of the buildings in the area, something like that. I'm guessing you two know each other or something.
Fuck.
Yeah, so now we do my pre-planned strategy of if I have nothing to do, I NPC for the upper city.
Oh.
Yeah, here, let me just plug this in right quick. Ark, if
are you calling in?
If Sinan or I are needed, we will be seeing if any of the other rows need our help. If we're needed, you can contact us. We will be listening.
Understood. Otake and I are up at the office.
So, now to jump into the DM Upper City. Well, first let's go to the Upper City.
Well, I might hop, to be honest, because there's nothing to really do. I might go and deal with a thing that I need to do for Kaz.
Okay. Yeah, well...
I might.
I know, at the very least, I'm gonna check to see if they need any...
Hang on, I'll head up to Corpus well real quick.
Man, there is no one in the episode.
Who's been rolling for me?
Oh,
Well,
hey,
we're
they're all
doing the
coming here.
Rickroll joke. Rickroll, you get it?
Is everyone coming back from the Masaru
appreciate
tour?
your
Or
No.
Is everyone
We're
in
separate.
just respawning?
We're separate.
We're separate. We're not part of the tour. We weren't invited. Wow.
So us Upper City folks are just coming back to the spawn room to just hang out for the last hour, huh?
No, we were in a different map.
On
We're coming back because we
Map
fucking full. There's nothing to do with the road.
There's nothing to do here.
On note, I forgot to bring it up in character, but actually
You
they
do
do need to
that.
talk.
No one's there.
These two real
I
quick
see.
about an issue.
That's fine.
But it can also
I
be
can pay
sold
for
out
my
at,
fucking
like,
beverages
in IC
myself, thank you.
comms,
Okay.
potentially.
I mean...
What the fuck is that doing here?
Oh, hello.
Fuck you,
What the fuck is that doing here?
Thank you for
I was literally standing.
Red.
I was literally standing at the front of Leviathan at the door going, I wonder if I should go in. No one was there. No one could have stopped me. I could have done it.
You know, the 10-inch steel blast doors would have probably stopped you.
There was just this.
The security pad.
I was asked by Traverse.
We were like,
if you.
Oh god. Sheila up here.
Might have also
and I'm
stopped you.
stuck in here.
I've already been. I've done a full lap.
We went down to the wasteland. It's 50. Fucking hate it here.
Here, completely.
Do you guys want to
turned
actually
off
talk with
because I
us? Because
haven't
we haven't had that talk yet.
Huh? The sweepers just bring you back
Did the
home.
We actually haven't had
kill
the talk that at least you mentioned.
Hey, did the sweepers take me home to see their supreme
I saw
sweep?
that little bitch and was like, yeah, maybe we should talk to you guys. Maybe you should get in contact with us. I need to grab my fucking
The leader.
switch to my radio station.
The truth and revolution. Try to get your shit together.
You become a sweeper. Fuck
I can't be using a headset. Min map.
Oh, fuck.
They're done.
Oh my god.
I'm
Bruh.
back in. I'm gonna spawning into the train and then I'm gonna fucking get him. So.
Wait, so there's a train? I've actually never been informed of a train.
The train is
If
where
you
you
press
come in,
train-
which is everything drops you off at Traverse.
Okay.
That's where you meant
Because
to-
I've always
where
just
you meant
like
to
gone
spawn in
to.
Upper.
I've always gone to center because that's where I was informed everyone goes.
Technically speaking,
Oh my god.
all travelers that don't come in through air travel, which is basically all non-corp characters, will end up at the Traverse Transport Hub, which is the train.
Fear
Things that never get
behind
explained
your
properly. Yeah.
So I take train? Question mark.
Yes,
You really
take
don't want to
train.
fucking try that,
Yes.
buddy. That far away?
I really don't. I really don't. No, please, no.
My character technically wasn't there. She was just.
I
sitting in
wasn't.
the
I didn't
fridge.
actually. I just stood outside looking at it, going, I wonder what the Leviathan Corp is. That's weird. Because every other corp has a name on the thing, so they think the Astral's Leviathan Corp. Where the hell? Okay, let's go.
I'm here. I'm reapplying my enchantment because it doesn't transfer. Okay.
Okay.
So-
So we gotta shuttle back up, so I'm getting dropped off again. Fuck it.
So, are you gonna NPC?
I've just sent a DM ping asking it for a question.
Got it.
Since Trident has come back, I probably do Trident. I don't know who else is here.
I don't know. I mean,
Masala
technically,
so
I can because I'm just on charge in fucking
How can I help?
lab in the lab.
Hi, yes, you want
So
NPCs by chance?
it's the doorbell. I
I got nothing better to do.
Do you want
Worst case scenario.
NPCs?
Yeah. Do you need any? I noticed that there's a couple over there, and I just figured I'd ask at the very least.
Fuck no.
I don't think we need any right now.
Okay.
I just got out of character, so let me check our agenda here. Yeah, no, I think we're good for now.
Okay.
Just hang out. Yeah.
I do know that we want to talk with Valkyrie at some point.
When did Shometsu get a chair?
Okay. You want to do that now?
Might as well.
Gab was the ones with the money for chairs.
All right. Sounds good.
I know, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Be there in a moment.
we'll make our way over there.
Well, I was
Sounds
at
good.
Shometsu, last week they had a bunch of chairs, so they're doing well for themselves. They can afford 4 chairs.
What are you doing here?
It is looking like we are not currently needed, so we will be heading back to the upper city.
If you're going to go visit your brother, he's not here. I swear to God.
Understood.
He's in the Undercity. Fuck. Oh well.
Might as well see if Valkyrie is available now. It has been some time at the very least.
Fingers crossed.
The guy that you were working with that went down to the, I think, Undercity or something, he told me to hold on to it till he gets back.
God damn it. Fine. Do not keep pointing that at the ground, okay? Do not point that anywhere near me.
Okay. Please don't raise your voice.
God, incompetent. Oh, Rhapsoidia! What do I owe the honor? Wonderful to see you here.
I'm sorry, but your voice sounds familiar, but I don't think I remember you.
No?
It has been some time, at the very least.
Talked a bit last year. Okay.
That
Well,
was
maybe I'm just
off-planet.
getting mixing you up with someone else. My bad.
I mean, you are correct. And your voice does sound familiar, but... Sorry, at the very
Okay.
least.
Well, what?
We were looking...
Great to see you.
Yes, good to see you as well. We were looking to possibly make a deal with, for possible weapons for the Union.
That's great to hear. Here, you know what? Let's step into my office. Now, do you mind if I ask what, is there any specific use case that you guys have for these weapons? Or is it just,
A general contract if we need to purchase any, like maybe a better deal, as Torvik, I believe was his name, mentioned the possibility of.
Yeah. Here, let's head into the office. We can nail out the details. Okay. So, just a general contract of outfitting your soldiers with Valkyrie weapons?
More or less, yes. I do know that we might have individual requests here and there. I do believe that we can think of at least 2 off the top of our heads.
Yep. Okay.
But in general, yes.
How many? Got it.
How many soldiers do you need outfitted with weapons? And what kind of weapons do you need?
Well, you see, out of character, I'm not entirely certain.
Okay.
It would probably be...
Are we talking like your entire, like your whole, all of Galactic Union?
Do we don't actually have a proper security force, do we? Like, at least that is widespread. I didn't think.
Not to my knowledge, so frankly, it couldn't hurt.
Might as well, really.
Sure. Yeah. Is it just the your upper city executives, you guys, or are we talking,
this would be
armada of soldiers?
There isn't much of an armada, I don't believe, but at the very least, for more security for our members, if they request it, at the very least.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that sounds great. Yeah. I'm gonna defer you to our threat analyst. He's a little green, but this is it's not his first rodeo. He knows what he's doing. But I'll leave him to you guys to draft up a contract. But I'm more than happy to do something like that. Let me see if I can call him over here for you.
Okay then.
Thank you.
Hey, Nix, you on the radio by chance? Nix, please, for the love of God. Okay, I don't think he's on the radio. Oh, you are, thank God. Hey, I've got the GU over here in my office. They want to strike a weapons deal. You want to come over here and nail out the details? Great. All right. Nix is his name. He'll be over here shortly. He's you'll like him. He's all right.
Okay then.
In the meantime, I gotta go take this call real quick. So I'll be right back, and hopefully by the time I get back, you guys have worked out a deal.
Okay then.
I'll see you in a moment.
Thank you.
He's gonna go out and come back in, isn't he?
Very dense gentleman. Didn't even ask names.
Well,
or introductions. He's
at
quite
the very
different.
least, I have dealt with him last year. I just can't remember his name. He also does, like...
I see.
He does look a little different as well. That might also be it.
Hmm.
He doesn't look like anyone I recognize.
I see. Well, I guess... I did hear that Valkyrie suffered quite terribly with the alien invasion.
Their old local CEO, unfortunately was victim to one of them.
Mm-hmm. So I've heard. Travel down the grapevine pretty far.
I wonder if the tour has ended.
I don't know either. Maybe.
We might see if we can stop by Traverse and speak with Alec again after this.
See how it's gone. Oh, they're keeping us waiting. Wonderful. Oh.
That was out of character, by the way. My finger did not actually phase through the table. It's just bored. And underneath, I know you can't see it, but it's looking like the maps are evening out. I think a couple players dropped as well. It is getting late.
Fuck.
Is everything okay?
Just rather tired.
Hmm.
Was in the day, and I'm just it's been a stressful day. I think I'm about ready to just sleep or lie.
That is understandable.
I don't know.
I'm so terribly sorry to keep you waiting. It turns out our threat analyst was a lot more tied up than I thought he was. Oh, he thought he was a lot more tied up than he thought he was. We're gonna nail out the specifics of this contract here.
Okay.
I don't have my data pad anywhere. Let me see if I have it in a drawer back here.
He's gonna spot it. He's gonna spot it, isn't he? GM power. I heard the click.
All right. So, let's get this hammered down, shall we?
Okay then.
All right. So, you would like your GU Upper City executives to be outfitted with Valkyrie weaponry. Are we talking?
So, unless you have something that's much more silent, I don't think I would be very well suited for that. If Sinon wants one, he can of course have one. I do know that both of our other two representatives up here have already acquired weapons from Valkyrie. But,
Oh, great. Okay, so wait, is this just a personal thing then? I'm confused.
This is more for the union in the
This is a
city.
contract. This is for the union as a whole.
Got it. Okay, cool. I just wanted, that's what I was thinking, but I wanted to make sure that that was the case. Sorry, continue what you were saying.
Yes. If you know me, you might know that I have a sensitivity to sound. So your weapons are not the best for me, unfortunately.
Oh, right. Yes, you're the one that your entire body is your ear, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So unless you have something
that
that's
sounds painful.
just about perfectly silent, I don't think, or at least practically, I don't think that would be.
Unfortunately, our suppressors, muzzled concealers, and silencers are all off planet right now. We we'd rather not import those kinds of things onto Helion. We want to prevent, assassinations, things like that, and we don't want things like that happening.
That is understandable.
So, I'll let you know if that changes. But in the meantime, it's just it's unfortunate. I apologize. But we can. Well, I would say we can provide you with a complimentary set of earplugs, but your entire body is
yes, I don't think
that wouldn't
that
really
would
work.
really work. No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for the rest of the GU, are we talking class 1 firearms like pistols and handguns, or do we need class 2, more like assault rifles?
I feel like class 1 would be reasonable.
What are you feeling?
Would you agree?
Class 1 would be reasonable, and maybe we can talk further about Class 2 at some point, but for now,
Maybe
we'll
as
get
a-
Class 1.
As a more requisitioned as opposed to a standard, if that makes sense. If necessary.
Can you explain what you mean by that?
Like, we might possibly provide class 1s. We would of course pay you and all that kind of stuff, but our members would be able to acquire class 1. But if for whatever reason it were to be needed, that they would need something a little bit stronger, then we could maybe talk with you directly
of course.
on a more individual basis about those at the very least.
Absolutely. I mean, anyone is more than welcome to come over to Valkyrie and make a deal to just purchase a personal firearm for themselves. That is totally within our capability as a leading firearms corporation.
Would we be able to include for the union specifically, if one of our representatives were to approach you for union and with our permission, of course, authorization and that such, we would pay them, and that would be a part of the contract, but it would be I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to say. So
it's okay, take your time.
Everyone gets a class 1. As a part of the contract, we would be able to get higher classes at a discounted price, since we are also, as a part of the contract, if we so requested. Would that be reasonable?
A discounted price? Yeah, that seems pretty fair. I'll have to send it over to our legal team and see if they sign off on that. We have a whole system of checks and balances to make sure that that's reasonable. But I can give you a little bit of a discount. I'm not sure what the percentage would be yet, but we can figure.
At the very least, I would hope that the class 1 across the board would be justification for at least that much of a.
Yeah, it makes sense. I understand. Yeah. Let me get my threat analyst to see if he's out of his meeting yet. Hey, Nix, are you out of that Trident meeting yet? Oh, you haven't met yet, is what you're saying. Got it. Got it.
That's unfortunate.
All right. Apologies. All right. We'll get down the basic details, and then I'm gonna come and find you here pretty soon. Once I can get the final details nailed down with the contract. Want to make sure that so I'll send over the draft of the agreement to our legal team, and we'll have a final version of the contract. And what's your radio channel? Where can I contact you?
The channel 40.
Channel 40. Okay. I'll let you know on channel 40 when our agreement is ready, and our legal team has drafted it all up.
Okay then.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I never got your name, by the way.
Luca. Yeah.
Luca. It's good to meet you. Sinon Honeybee. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you as well. Yeah, I'm in the tower. Apologies. Lots of voices. All right. I trust you'll see yourselves out. The guard at the front should let you out. And
since we never actually got to talk to you about this, if you haven't heard by now, I am the actual the union governor for the Outer Ring. So if you need to deal with
congratulations.
Thank you. If you do need to deal with the union, myself or Sinon would be the ones to contact.
Okay. Great. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome. Have a good day.
You as well.
Take care. Pardon me, if you'd be so kind.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Take care.
You too.
Is there anything more to do?
See if Alec has returned.
Sure.
Hello. Has Alec returned from the Undercity?
Alec is not returned yet, no. We do finally have at least one representative in there now, though.
Well, if Alec hasn't returned, he has the information that we would need to discuss with Traverse, at least currently, so...
I see. Oh, sorry for the inconvenience.
It's fine.
It's quite alright.
Thank you.
Take care. In the meantime, we'll probably return, potentially. As to you.
I believe that is about it for today.
Only thing left to do is be on standby for Valkyrie to get back to us on the contract.
Yes.
Union Tower?
Might as well.
Is Miss Feist or Mr. Jin are still around? Hmm.
Ark, Jin, are either of you by chance up here?
Yes, Jen and I are in the office.
Okay then.
Hmm. Would you like us to stay here?
Yes.
Gotta go up?
Yes. We'll be up in a moment.
Okay. Understood. A few minutes ago, and here we are still.
Who was coming?
Oh, now speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil.
Hello, I'm the devil. Good to meet you.
Have a seat. Preferably
Most
not
people
on
they
the
said
coffee
say
table.
I look like the devil, so that's a refresher.
We just hashed out a contract with Valkyrie concerning weapons.
Oh, good.
My, that's a big fuck-off gun, isn't it?
Yeah, I picked it up while you guys were gone.
Mind if I take a look? Just don't point it at me. Just, but like, just you know,
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna point at you. See, it's falling near the ground.
Good fucking god, man.
Yeah, it was actually bigger, but I had told them to get it a bit short, a bit smaller.
I think you could kill a sandworm with that.
That is deadly, that thing.
I mean, that's yes. Guns are supposed to be deadly.
Just as we have said before, it doesn't seem to have properly connected.
Oh.
But yes, as we have said before, please be careful with that around me.
Yeah. They said they didn't have any silencer things on planet, so at the
Yes.
moment, didn't have anything. So I will not be firing it anywhere near you.
Yes, that would not end well.
I was going to explain to Mr. Otake that, mine's more for show. There's other ways to handle situations than brute force. Which can be said for your weapons. They're big and obvious. I'm sure if you did not have those, you'd been in a lot more fights by now.
You'll be surprised how many dumbasses there are.
There are lots of them.
No, dear, I'm not. Anyways, so our agreement with Traverse is now that they will sell off their leftovers to us.
My understanding wasn't exactly that it was leftovers as opposed to anything that they didn't need. Which I wouldn't think is much.
That would be leftovers. Exactly. My understanding was that we would choose an area, they would purchase it, and then we would purchase it from them. Whole parcel.
I mean, it's not unreasonable to assume why they would want a bit of what they purchased.
Well, they could purchase 2 areas. One for them, one for us. We would compensate for the other one, of course.
Well, where
I had a
exactly
misunderstanding.
would be better than the knowledge district, and it did seem that they wanted that for themselves, at least part of it. Not all of it.
Right, so we get... None of this was written down, was it?
Not really.
Okay.
It couldn't have been put on paper anyway. If it would have jeopardized both of us if we did. It's off the books.
Good luck. Just like, hey, let's just get that into our contract real quick.
Let's assign a contract saying, oh, by the way, we'll buy this for you, and then you can, it would have been
Why
dangerous
not?
to both
We're
of us.
trying to trying to exist in an ecosystem of corporations and have some form of impact, we have to play the game.
We are playing the game.
Okay.
This is playing the game. I don't know what more you want.
The fact alone that we are asking a corporation to buy land for us is at least part of the game, I would assume.
It is.
Well, I think the Galactic Union is the equipment manager of the game. They're on the team.
At the very least, if they do manage to get the growth, then that would be for us.
Good.
There was no question about
As
that.
horrible as that situation would be, that would be the best outcome of it, I think.
I would believe so as well.
Receive the grove, yes.
Now, would we immediately make that... I guess public land is not the right word, but would we relinquish ownership to those that maintain the grove?
We'll pay a visit and we'll figure things out.
I don't
It
think
depends on whether they
Leave-
want.
I don't
the ones
think
that live in the
that-
grove are the mushroom people, and one of the mushroom people is the mayor of the Undercity, correct? We met him down there.
Yes.
Big fellow.
So we could just talk to him.
No, I think it's best that we keep it. It's a shield. As long as we have ownership, they're not going to try anything, are they?
Give it away. I meant talk to them so they understand what's going on.
Yes, we would talk to them about it, but we would still own it for the sake of protecting them.
So it would be an on paper.
So what our governmental status is, we own it on paper.
We own it on paper, and it means that we have the legal rightship, so Masaru can't interfere, and our jurisdiction then applies there. That's what we want. And if we can get the piece of the knowledge district we want as well, perfect. We have two zones of powerful magical importance to the Undercity.
Yeah.
And we can protect them as best we can for both.
Especially considering the Magic Corporation is probably going to do more things with the magical areas.
The
It just depends whether Masaru is even selling the grove. I don't know.
Yes.
Right.
The good thing, though, is that Traverse does seem to be willing to work with us, even if they do own parts of the Knowledge District, rather than Masaru.
Though they made it quite clear that they don't really want it to be on paper due to the fact that associating with the Union is probably not a good look for either of us or them.
Them giving it to us.
As they are right now, because they are essentially giving it to us.
We do need, legally on paper that, hey, we own it in case they do try to push us.
On paper, we are paying more than what they've got for it, just so it looks like on paper that they're not giving it to us. So we make it appear that they're profiting, but they're not. Not significantly, no.
Yes.
Well, yeah, exactly. We bought it from them, but that's only on paper. We're giving them the funds to pay for it.
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
I do believe, though, if it gets to our limit, we would only be able to have the grove.
Right.
Which
is fine, because Traverse will probably want to keep hold of the Knowledge District in that case.
Yes, and
it seemed important to Mr. Myth.
And like I said, they do seem to be willing to work with us, at least much more than Masaru is.
Right. Well, still though, To what level will Masaru help or not help us? What has been the
Lord
outcome
knows.
of the meetings you've had with them? Or communicate?
Well, we haven't really had much conversation with them. We know that they don't want us.
There's one dude that has that's completely covered and has a hood, and he seems a lot more friendlier than the dragon. And there's also this one weird cat girl who, weird. That's all I will describe. Weird.
We know that they don't want us in the Undercity. And we know...
Who at Masaru has told you this?
But Flint isn't
Who
Masaru.
directly affiliated with Masaru has told you this?
I would think that Flint's word is good.
You'd hope.
You'd hope. I mean, if you think you're going to be able to run Helion on a hope and a prayer, we're doomed.
There is also what Conk said.
Hence.
Now, Conk, I would actually be slightly more believing of, but still, I'm skeptical.
And it's worth being skeptical, which is why you're...
Never have an actual meeting with them. Every time we go to their tower, they're not there.
Well, they've sort of been busy trying to sell a district. Well, a series of districts.
Well, look, it comes down to the fact that...
Over 3 days or one, then we might get lucky.
What I think at best is we're playing a game of radio here. Honestly, some random person at Masaru could say, gee, I don't like the trash man down here. And that eventually made up to you as Union is not wanted in the Undercity.
Which is why...
Which is why I want to...
If I remember correctly, exactly. Which is why you're now currently charged with trying to establish communication and establish some form of rapport.
Yeah. I've sent someone over to arrange a time. Because we've been... Yes. Rhapsoidia, I'm sorry. I'm just... I've seen the Union stagnate and just give up and accept for what they only have. And we're a shepherd with a flock of wolves. Why even have a shepherd? So
the wolves don't kill each other.
Stick and start. And if two wolves start foaming at the mouth and fighting each other, how are you going to pull them apart? Without getting hurt. I'll take that back. Without getting gravely wounded. Change usually involves some kind of hurt. And that's the mystery.
At the moment, a lot of the corporations see us as a joke. We have no respect, there's no power, we can't really tell them to stop fighting.
And to that, I think there are two things that we would need to do. One is probably what's not going to be popular, and is to figure out how we put our thumb on corporations to have the upper hand. And the second, which we have the talent, is how to communicate with them and talk to them and explain to them the situation. But alas, the hard part is figuring out, what kind of impactful actions we truly have. We can't impose taxes. We can't confiscate assets. Actually,
we control their stocks.
We could freeze their assets, couldn't we?
Hypothetically.
Potentially.
But that would incur probably something rather costly.
Yes, change is not painful.
This Feist, we're surrounded by corporations on literally every single side.
Yes.
There is not much stopping them from bursting in here and just taking us all out kicking and screaming.
Why haven't they?
Because they rely on us to control the credit. Because we sustain that power, but it doesn't take much to be replaced. To find other people to fill this role that are more compliant with the corps.
The credit number from 1 of itself to 0, so...
It's not possible.
Wouldn't that just collapse them all?
It would collapse everything, but at the same time, it's not possible. It's just science fiction. It's not really how currency works.
Yes, science fiction.
Yes, the first step to apply pressure on a money market is to create artificial inflation. Which I don't think sounds appealing to many people in here. Because once again, change causes pain. Inflation, we would lose any kind of camaraderie we have with the Undercity and all the rows. Because they're the ones that will suffer from that.
More than the corporations will.
Yeah, but the corporations will hurt.
Yes, but that's... No, I'm not willing to risk that. It will make us the villains. We don't want to be the villains.
Are the corporations villains?
Debatable. Very debatable. In personal purview, some of them are. Others are just neutral.
The alarm for the sweepers hasn't gone off.
Then.
Pardon?
In exactly 5 minutes.
Yes.
Usually there's one half an hour before they actually go, though.
No, yes, I didn't hear it.
Yeah. Well, I know I'm completely out of my place here. My expertise is in magic, not politics, not corporate espionage or corporate operations.
I barely know what I'm doing.
We stand on a thin line right now. So you just have to be patient. At least until we can figure some things out. This step with Valkyrie is a step.
After all, if we still sleep for too long, somebody's gonna pull the trigger.
But right now, we're in no position to pull the trigger.
I will say at least that we don't seem to be stagnating. I would say we've been rather active over the past couple of days.
This is true.
Yes. Yes, I've seen more action in 2 days than I've seen in the last 3 months, so I will give you that.
Oh.
I feel like Valkyrie's not going to finish that contract by the time that these sleepers are supposed to go.
No, I don't believe so either, which is why I'm probably going to go to bed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've got 3 minutes to get down to my room before the sweepos start swinging through the streets and... And if you know me, I don't wish to trip over a sweepo. That would have dire consequences.
Oh,
Speak of the devils.
No, I don't think so.
Alright.
Addendum to the previous announcement, street cleaning will commence in 3 minutes. 2 minutes.
I'm kidding. No, really, I'm not kidding.
Have a good night, you lot.
Have a good night. Okay, and that's it. Well, thank you everyone for stopping by, for watching. Some interesting things certainly happened. That's about it. I will see you tomorrow, because GMA is finally 100%. We will be doing it. GMA will be finally arriving at Ascension. Full stop. Have a good night. Thank you for watching.